All right, quick correction. Dr. Drew is in Vegas. We have Dr. Bruce tonight who's feeling a little under the weather. So far...
Oh, doctor, cure yourself.
So far, it's always funny when a doctor gets sick.
It's not funny at all. It's not funny when anybody gets sick.
No, it's a little funny when a doctor gets sick.
It's funnier when a doctor's in Vegas. That is strange.
All right, that is Simon Laban and Warren Cucurullo, both from Duran Duran. And here's the thing. Well, you know Drew.
Yes.
You both have met Drew.
Yeah.
And Drew loves Vegas, and Drew's wife loves Vegas, and everyone but his nanny loves Vegas.
Oh, I see.
But Drew has the triplets. He has the 4-year-old triplets. Right. And he claims he goes to Vegas at the urging of the triplets. Because he's so uptight, he doesn't want to admit that he can just go have a good time. He likes to gamble. He likes to lie by the pool. He likes to smoke a cigar, and he likes to have a cocktail. But he won't admit it to either himself, to me, or anybody in his family. So when I say, why Vegas? He goes, the triplets.
They just love staying up all night.
Yeah, I'm like, Drew, they're
breathing in oxygen-enriched air. That's in the hotel.
What are they doing? Playing Keno and picking up hookers? They're 4. Drew, you could put tinsel up in the living room. They would think it was a casino. Please.
Because when he was 4, wasn't he?
Yes. Warren is in prime form tonight. I've never seen one chest hair on Warren. He keeps himself very nicely groomed, and he comes in here like you might. What do you do? Work out like 3 times a day?
I work out once a day. With a guy named Philip Goglia from Performance Fitness out in Venice, and he kicks my ass.
Philip, you owe money.
But see, Warren's smart. Warren's like, if I'm going to bust my ass, I'm not wearing a shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm going to look that damn good, I'm never putting a shirt on. Actually,
you should have seen the shirt I was wearing today. It was like a Matador shirt, so I did have a shirt on. But
it
was
really?
Open to the navel.
But last time I saw you were just sporting the big full-length duster like you're sporting tonight.
Yeah, well, it's chilly. You know, this is 10 o'clock at night here.
And you're here to talk about the Saint soundtrack, and the Saint is due to premiere this Friday. That'd be the 4th.
That's right. Yeah.
And you guys are all over it.
It's quieter than everybody else's.
That's only in your head, though.
Is it really?
Yeah. You know what? Turn up your headphones a little bit.
No,
there.
That means you get louder. Oh God,
that could be a problem.
We have good people working next door. Don't worry.
So I'm just gonna whisper.
You guys did the James Bond soundtrack some years back, and that's the one that's jumping into my head. But what other soundtracks have you been involved with?
We had a song called "Do You Believe in Shame" on Lethal Weapon 2. I think
we had a song in With Honors, the Joe Pesci film.
Saw it, where it was like Joe Pesci with Down syndrome.
Yeah. Yeah, sort of thing.
It wasn't a bad movie, but I couldn't get past Joe's character choice. I think he went a little AWOL on that one. All right. Let's not knock Joe. He's a great actor. Is soundtrack something you like to do more of or get into?
I think it's a nice way of getting through to people who wouldn't necessarily get into our music. You know, we're always looking in ways of getting into people's consciousness, and getting on a film soundtrack is a really good way of doing it.
Right, and that way they're sort of forced.
Yeah.
That's the way to approach
your art. The
interesting
thing with this one is the director had a choice of about 5 songs that we had from our album that's coming out in August.
Mm-hmm.
He loved this one because it just somehow lyrically and musically completely summed up what he was trying to get across in the film.
Have you guys seen the movie?
No, we haven't.
No, we don't need to. You see, we had the song completely written and recorded before we even knew about the film The Saints. So we decided we'd save up the experience to share with everybody else at the premiere, which is tomorrow. So the day after tomorrow.
Right.
Even.
So you recorded this song to release on
our album.
On an upcoming on the August album.
Yep.
And it's still going to be on there.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, he just got hold of it and decided it'd be good for the movie.
Yeah.
All right, so we will definitely hear that. And Warren is Bruce has a boner over here because Bruce loves guitars.
I thought something was happening to the table.
And Warren is a guitar player extraordinaire played with Zappa and Missing Persons. And I'm sure Bruce is going to drag out that Traveler guitar at some point and get Warren to do something on it. Is that what's going through your mind?
No, I thought it was locked in the closet.
All right.
I think Ann used it for fire.
What is a Traveler guitar?
All right, now we're going to have to dig it out. Warren, if you get a wild hair, even if it's just during the commercial.
Because Warren can play a little tune on the Traveler guitar,
And Warren's from Brooklyn, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, only good things come out of Brooklyn.
Yeah. like like the rims on those glasses you're wearing. All right, phone number 1-800-LOVE-191, fax number 310-854-4455. John Taylor out of the band.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Really nice guy. Lovely guy.
Really nice guy.
Yeah, excellent guy.
And you guys parted on good terms?
I seen that on the telephone. He hasn't returned my call to him this week, but he might be off busy working something.
He relocated a few years ago to LA.
Right.
And we all live in London, and it just got very difficult.
Oh, I didn't know you lived in London too, Warren.
Yeah,
since '89.
You got to be the tannest, baldest, most muscular man in London.
I'm one.
You haven't met my mum.
They consider you black in London. Don't they?
We have some good summers in London, man. You know, if you got a garden, you're going to be all right. You're going to get some color. You just jump on, go over to south of France in a minute, you're all right.
All right, let's take some calls, and we'll hear something off the soundtrack and talk about the upcoming album and all that stuff coming up. Jenny.
Hi.
You're 16.
Hi.
And by the way, I know there's, 20, 30 people out in the parking lot waiting for you guys to show up, which
but we're here already.
Would not fill a stadium, but we never get anybody. I mean, it is just sparse. I don't care. Tony Bennett comes in here and there's a hobo sleeping on the side of the building.
If I knew Tony Bennett was coming, I'd be in the car park outside.
You know what it is? We just take longer than anybody to put out records. So it's like, they're finally here.
Yeah, but they could forget about you in that time, too. So give yourself some credit. Jenny.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, well, I'm having a problem here because, I got raped by a guy that goes to my school, and I told the police, and I'm going to prosecute him and blah, 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 stuff like that. Okay. And, I told my boyfriend I got raped, right? And all he had to say was, it's over, I can't be with you. And he told me the reason why was because, he can't deal with it or something like that. But he told me that in 3 months or whenever he gets over it, we'll get back together. And I don't know if I should do that for myself. I mean, I love him with all my heart, but you can't leave your girlfriend after she gets raped because that's the only time that I need him.
How old's your boyfriend?
He's 16 too.
How long ago did this happen?
2 months ago.
And what was the situation? Was this some guy you knew?
Yeah.
Was he underage?
Yeah.
And was it like a date rape thing or?
No.
What happened?
Okay, well, he was picking me up to go to take me to my friend's house, and he took me to his house instead, and it was he planned the whole thing. And yeah.
Well, that's criminal.
Yeah, I know.
And you're bringing criminal charges against it.
Yeah.
All right, your boyfriend's job is to get drunk and kick this guy's ass. Number one, so he's missing his calling because that's what boyfriends are for. Number two, here's what's going on in your boyfriend's head. He's 16, his head is swimming, and he's not being manly about it, and chivalry is definitely dead, but at least he's being honest. He's saying, I'm 16, I don't know my ass from a hole in the ground, and I'm freaking out.
Where are your parents in all of this?
Well, they understand. I mean, they're just mad that it happened to me and stuff like that, because my sister got raped too, and it's just hard to deal with,
And...
Well, you sound pretty adjusted, I have to say. I mean, your boyfriend definitely needs some counseling, I think.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I should hold on to this relationship. I mean, because we were together for almost a year and stuff, and I know he loves me and I love him and everything, but I mean that's just not right.
I don't think it's a question of whether you should hold on or not. Just see whether you do hold on or not. At the end of the day, that what you feel is what's going to guide you and him as well to it'll just find its own level.
What was the relationship like before this happened? Were things going great?
It was good and everything. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, at 16, he doesn't have a lot of maturity to build on to deal with something like this, so you're going to have to give him space. And 16-year-old males are not as mature as 16-year-old females. That's another aspect.
36-year-old males are not as mature as 16-year-old females. That's the unfortunate part, Jenny.
Are you going to a counselor yourself after this? Okay. Have you talked to her about this issue?
Yeah.
What's her advice?
Well, she just thinks that I should just move on and stuff like that, but it's really hard because we were together for a long time and we had a really good relationship.
Would he go to the counselor with you?
What?
Would he go to the counselor with you?
He wanted to go with me, but we haven't come around to that.
Well, you should sit him down and tell him how you really feel and what this has done to you, and make him understand that, and then take him to the counselor.
But, I mean, it has hurt him as well. I mean, it's you know, obviously not to the extent that it's hurt you, but it's really affected him. I mean, you know, it's a very, it's you know, he's kind of a victim as well.
As a friend alone, he should do that.
I know, but I asked him to tell me how he feels, and he said he just can't tell me. But I mean, I think it's really important that I know how he feels.
Right. It's just he's having difficulty coping, and he's not stepping up to the plate. And you wish he'd handle it differently. But frankly, I'm not surprised.
No, me neither.
And none of us here are surprised. And at 16, although I'd like to take a lot of fault with the guy, and it is sort of his fault the way he's acting. I understand it. I don't condone it, but I sort of understand what he's doing. And at least he's being honest. And you don't really have a choice. I mean, if he wants to break up, then you have to break up. And 3 months down the road, you'll be together. You'll have met someone else, and it'll all be behind you. And no one, you never get back together with those people you say you're going to get back together with in 6 months.
Yeah, you're right.
Never happens.
Never works.
There's no trial separation.
I wonder if he knew.
It's like engagements, isn't it?
Right.
I wonder if he knew the guy. Because that could be, if you think back to when we were that age.
Yeah, that sort of sweetens the pot. Hey, Jenny, did he know the guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Was this guy...
Still goes to our school.
Right, and does he...
out of that school.
So he was obviously... Is this guy that did this to you, is he like kind of notoriously kind of, you know, devious?
Yeah.
He's like a tough guy?
Yeah.
No, he's on the honor roll. And he plays the oboe in the school band, Warren.
I mean,
of course he's devious.
I'm not.
You know
He's
what
a
I mean,
rapist. I know.
Yeah, well, that.
No, but your poor boyfriend. I mean, he's been humiliated as well. You know.
It's
right.
Difficult.
Yeah. The other day I was walking and I saw him go to his apartment with some other girl.
Oh,
well,
your boyfriend?
No, it was the guy.
Well, aren't you prosecuting this guy?
You have to.
I totally am. Yeah, but the police. I called the police and stuff like that, but they just haven't gone around to it yet.
All right. Here's we have to wrap it up, but here's my final statement. You're much healthier than you would ever imagine just by virtue of the fact that you're trying to prosecute this guy. Yeah. So many people call up and they're so screwed up, and their emotions are so scrambled that they don't even know that there was an injustice done to them. And the fact that you're outraged and that you're bringing this guy to justice is a real good sign in terms of your character and your mental state. All right, so you're on the right track, Jenny. This 16-year-old relationship, they never make it past 17 and a half anyway, so maybe this is just the breaking point. Okay. He's showing you his true colors, and it's good. Now you know. Now you know what the guy's made of, and he's not the kind of guy you want to spend the rest of your life with. Yeah. So get your counseling, let justice prevail, and you'll find the right guy.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Meanwhile, we'll wish testicular cancer on all other male parties in your life.
Okay.
Besides your grandfather.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I'd really like to come down on the guy, but it's like, I understand he's freaked out. He's 16. He doesn't know what to do.
And the school bully was responsible for his grief.
Anna, 15.
Hi.
Hi. And you know what? I want to make this statement. This 16-year-old or 18-year-old or 17-year-old or whoever it is that raped Jenny needs to be brought to justice, not only for all the other potential victims that are going to cross his path. He needs to be brought to justice at age 16 or 17 for his life, too.
Absolutely. Put him straight.
He needs to be straightened out now so that he can get some counseling, so that he can sit somewhere and think about it a little bit. And hopefully by the time he's 18, he can go on and make some kind of life for himself rather than killing some guy in a liquor store robbery at 19 and spending the rest of his life in jail. Anna, 15.
Hi.
Hi, Anna.
Hi.
First of all, Duran, you put out an album called Thank You or something like that.
Yeah, we
You
did.
did a remake to Crystal Ship by the Doors, and I thought you guys did a great job.
Oh,
That's
thank
first
you.
off.
We
Great
love the
job.
song.
Yeah.
And I'm so
Is that
disappointed that Drew's not here.
Exactly. Yeah.
A great song.
Get the Traveller guitar, we'll do it.
Oh, come on.
Just
At least you guys didn't botch it all up. That was great. But I'm disappointed Drew isn't here. I totally forgot about that because I had a question for him. But I guess
it's all right. You can ask Bruce, can't you?
Bruce is.
It was a gambling question.
Hey, what's the line on the? No, listen. Bruce is Drew. What are your credentials, please, Bruce?
Internal medicine, addiction medicine.
You're a little more than that. You are Drew with bad hair, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, Drew does have nice hair.
Yeah, he really does.
How does she know? Oh, from the TV show.
Yes.
I don't think I was supposed to say anything about that.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop.
What's your question?
It's like kind of a question, comment, mixture kind of thing, but I just want to know how, what is like the line to draw as far as like obsession or like a crush thing kind of goes? Like, how much is, too far or whatever? Because I don't know what's
It hasn't even been a sentence yet.
I know what she means.
It's hard. I'm so nervous. I'm never
Who are you into? Who's the guy you're obsessing over?
You, Adam.
Oh, please.
Oh, yeah.
I swear to God, my mom thinks I'm crazy.
Why?
Because I tape the show when I can't stay awake, and I listen to it when I'm watching TV or whatever, and she's like, who is that guy? I'm like, well, that's Adam. And she's like, well, God, he seems like such an idiot. I'm like, no.
Did you hear what he just said?
Yes.
Did you hear how he just spoke to Jenny?
I was
He's
so
not an
eloquent.
idiot.
Thank you, Warren.
No, I mean, because sometimes, she doesn't like your little,
vagina jokes?
Love and stuff like that, because she's kind of conservative.
All right, where's your mom? Let me talk to her.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Yeah,
I will convince her to let me have your hand in marriage.
Yeah, trust me, she's asleep, and she told me, she's like, don't be calling, because I've been telling her I'm going to call. And she told me not. I don't want to.
Don't threaten your mother by calling me that way, Anna.
Sorry.
All right,
hear your voice on the telephone.
This is very refreshing, by the way. We have the Duran team in here, and Anna was calling, and I was completely ready for her to say that she'd been obsessing on Simon or Warren or Nick or John or somebody since she was a zygote. But as it turns out, boys,
it's you.
Yes.
I've got to say, he's not a bad-looking chap, actually. He's got a brain in his head.
Sense of humor goes a long way.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's just
I think that's
actually.
Right, that's
I think you're a bit too close to kind of talk about this one, Adam. So maybe I should take.
Yeah, but there's nobody in the parking lot waiting for him.
Your question, Anna.
They are, but they have a gun and a 40 ouncer.
Your question, Anna, was where do you draw the line? I mean, what do you feel it's getting a little bit out of hand?
I don't know. It's like I don't know. I've seen some of my friends, go crazy over people, and it seems really immature. But it's like get these little dreams.
It's really good fun, though, isn't it?
Ever since I saw the TV show. Oh,
yeah.
Do you think it's unrealistic to?
It just looks so good.
All right. I don't want to embarrass you, but speaking of out of hand, you've never diddled yourself to me, have you, Anna?
Maybe.
Oh my God, that is the greatest thrill. After a lifetime of diddling myself to images of others, TV, people I work with.
She puts it on slow-mo.
Oh, that is.
I don't know about the slow-mo part. I'll have to try that though.
Do you get the same? Do you get the same bit of the video and keep rewinding it to that bit and then playing it back?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I do tape it too. I tape both of them actually, and because I have to get my sleep too, But
right. All right. Here's.
I think she's diddling now.
Here's the deal.
I'm walking around my house so nervous on the radio.
All right, seriously, Anna, please. I'm not all that.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yes. No. I'm a man like every other man. A little taller, a little better looking, a little smarter, a little richer, drive a nicer car, but I'm a man like every other man.
Men are cool.
All right, Anna. Here's the deal. Here's my take on the whole obsession stuff. It's a nice distraction. It's fun, and everybody needs a healthy outlet for this. But when it gets to the point where you're stalking, or you're dropping out of school, or you're sitting home,
writing letters all day to somebody you're never going to speak to or sleep with.
Oh no, see, I really don't think I do all that. I've seen people who have.
Right.
And I look at them like, oh, geez, and I don't want to get.
Well,
like
this
that.
Doesn't sound like an obsession, and this sounds just more like a nice little healthy fantasy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a better word for it. I'm just sitting here thinking of a word to.
All right.
Obsession does seem like strong for it.
What city do you live in?
Excuse me?
What city do you live in?
I don't live in a city.
What state?
What state?
Washington, D.C.
What country? Oh, in D.C.?
I'm close to D.C.
All right.
I'm like a little.
All right. Well, I was going to tell you to come down here and hang out some night because you'd be over it in a second if you saw me in person. But that's a long drive.
Very long drive.
All right, Anna.
Yeah.
I would say get knee deep into the obsession. Cut your hair like mine.
You have cute hair.
Wear the same cologne I don't wear.
Yeah. Do you have stubble?
Excuse me?
Do you have stubble? Facial hair?
Oh, no.
He does.
I don't think so.
All right, Anna.
Yeah.
You're 15.
Yeah.
You'll move on to one of the boys from Baywatch, or
one of the girls from the Spice Girls.
One of the Spice Girls, or perhaps that Lorenzo Lamas guy.
Oh, Lord.
Him again.
Hey, don't laugh. You guys got the same chest, Warren. Come on. All right. He's walking around with no chest now. Do you guys lend that? Does the chest go back and forth? How does that work?
No, this thing is just there. It's genetics.
All right, Anna.
Yeah.
I appreciate the compliment.
Well,
You're fine.
Welcome,
And
because, I don't know, you just seem to have like the best views on everything.
all right,
I love your little stand on abortion and that kind of thing, and I think we need more people like you.
President.
Thank you.
President, man.
What is your...
We need more people like Anna. And listen, just so your mom doesn't go totally insane, tell her you've switched your emphasis to Dr. Drew.
No.
Please tell her.
Yeah.
For me, Anna.
Dr. Drew.
Please, for your God, Adam.
Go on.
Please.
Go on, say it
All
now.
right.
Say it now.
All right, we're going to running late for break. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to break. We'll play the new Duran Duran song off the Saint soundtrack as soon as we get back. All right, Duran Duran, Simon Le Bon, Warren Cucurullo, and they got a song on the Saint soundtrack. Simon, you don't have to hustle in. We'll just play the song now,
Absolutely.
and we can talk about wine a little more.
Yeah.
All right, the song is called "Out of My Mind," and it's off the Saint soundtrack, and it goes like this: "Out of My Mind." That is off of the Saint soundtrack, and Duran Duran sounding as good as they ever did.
Thank you, Adam.
Hey, you guys,
I'm starting to fancy him a little bit, actually.
I'll tell you, there's room for all of you. Here's what I want to say about Duran Duran. You guys, well, not you, Warren, but Simon. Well, because how long have you been in the band?
10 years.
Oh,
yeah.
all right, you guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, for
Exactly.
some reason,
He ain't the new boy no more.
I thought it was just a couple of years, but anyway, that's good though. It's a good sign. You blended right in and worked wonderfully. You were dovetailed right into the thing. That doesn't mean anything. Here's what I'm saying: same sound. You know what I mean? Like a lot of bands, they start off sounding this way, and then it's like everyone goes, well, I really like the old, whatever, fill in the blank, U2 or Van Halen. But now this new stuff sucks because they sound different.
You know what happens is bands they get embarrassed about their earlier sound. They listen to it and they start to get self-conscious and think, no, I want to sound like Smashing Pumpkins. And they try to be like somebody else, and it never works.
And they also
singers
bring
often
in,
try and change their voices the way they sing. It's such a mistake. It really is.
A lot of bands bring in elements from other like they bring in people who work with other groups that they like.
Right.
To try and do the same thing for them. And it doesn't work.
Right.
But funny enough, you say that. It can work for some people. I mean, having said that, I mean, it really, really, really did work for us. When Andy and Roger came out, when we left the group, when we brought in Nile Rodgers, and he played a lot of guitar on that album, and he produced it, and he brought in a lot of his kind of funk sensibilities.
The rhythm, not something that we'd go back to.
But I know, I agree. But the thing is, I think there's something, because it was an absolute necessity that happened. We approached it from a different perspective. We weren't really kind of avaricious of somebody else's talent and the way they perform.
I'll just go let you Costo stop here.
Yeah, all right. Time for a little drink.
We were talking actually Dr. Bruce brought up Simon's near-death boating experience, which is a real cool story that I remember was a long time ago, and it's just one of those. Didn't that happen to one of those guys in Duran Duran? But I didn't remember the story. But why don't you tell the story because it's cool?
Okay, well, I was taking part in the 1985 Fastnet race, which is a yacht race from Southampton right out to the Fastnet Rock, which is I think it's about 100 miles south of of Ireland. Little rock sticking there right in the middle of the Atlantic, and it's 300 miles there and 300 miles back, and we were sailing along the first day, and I'd gone below deck with a load of other guys, and was sleeping. There's 26 fellas on board because as you have a big crew in a day race or that kind of race, and I'm lying there, and this huge bang happens, and the boat heeled over, and the weird thing about it was it went the same way that it was already heeling. It carried on going further around that way, and you just knew that something was wrong, because usually if there's something goes wrong, the boat will turn head to the wind and it'll stand right up, right? But this one kept on going, and it went flat, and then me and the guy who was sleeping underneath me fell out of our bunks, and then we fell on the floor, and then we fell on the ceiling. And he landed on top of me, and a huge big sailbag landed on top of us, and we realised that the boat had actually gone completely upside down. And they call it turning turtle.
Because the keel had snapped off.
Well, that's what had happened, yeah. That's what actually happened.
So it's like the Poseidon adventure.
Well, it was, yeah. I mean, we made our way to the hatch, and there was about 10 guys standing around the hatch, all these guys who were off watch.
All right,
some of them
just jumped straight in. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where's the wine?
It's good enough. There was 10 guys standing around this hatch, and which usually pointed to the sky, but was actually pointing straight down the water. And a bunch of guys just dived in, which I thought was crazy, because you could just see all this rope just curling down in the water. On deck, when you're racing, you have hundreds and hundreds of lines there. And my brother went, I was so upset that my brother went. I was grabbing hold of him, and he just looked at me with these wild eyes and just went. And I thought, I'm not going. I'm staying here.
Let me, I don't want to interrupt, but I'm going to. You're looking, the boat is completely turned over.
Yeah.
You're looking at a hatch that's normally above you, and you're looking down, and it's just water.
It's refracting the light that's come from the sky back up. It's this kind of beautiful aquamarine color, but it's also the color of death.
Right.
It really is. A good job that 5 of us had actually stayed in the boat and didn't swim out, because when the boat went over, it took on quite a lot of water, probably about half a ton of water, and it was rocking back and forth, and this wave would travel all the way down the boat. And there's a guy at the very back of the boat who'd been sleeping above these very heavy sails, and he was trapped in his bunk, and he was actually drowning upside down in his bunk. And we started to hear him screaming for his life.
Wow.
And an absolutely incredible thing I've never heard before, very frightening. And we just ran right back there, and we hauled off these enormous sails. And it's really true what they say about when you're in an emergency situation, you have the strength of maybe 5 people, because there's one sail that took 10 men to carry on the boat, and it took 5 of us to throw it off, and we threw it off.
Right.
And we could hear him, and these little bunks were made out of webbing with lacing between them, and we just literally ripped this thing open and pulled this guy out.
And how did you ultimately get out of there?
Well, we all gathered back at the hatchway. It was really funny. There's one guy called Mickey Olsen, this Swedish guy, and everybody was really kind of like that. And this igloo just kind of floated past. He says, "Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to have a Coke." He reached down and picked himself up a can of Coke and popped it. And it was the first time that anybody kind of laughed and smiled, and you really calmed down then. In this situation, you don't panic. You really don't panic, because panic is a negative thing, and it's an anti-survival thing. If you panic, you die. It's amazing how clear your head goes and how all your thoughts become. The one aim is to survive this thing and to just do everything right. And we weren't going to go outside. We started communicating with the guys who'd actually climbed up on top of the upturned hull of the boat, and it was windy up there, and we knew if we got up, we were going to get wet, and it might be hours before we were rescued.
Right.
And so we stayed inside the boat.
But you didn't have a fear that it would sink?
Well, it was an air bubble. I mean, we knew there must be some kind of leaks. For a start, the toilet would be letting air out.
Right.
So the water level would be gradually rising, but there's no real worry about it or running out of oxygen. Not in a boat that size. And we knew we could stay there for probably a day at least. But it wasn't that long. We heard a helicopter come. Somebody had seen us from the coast, and about 5 minutes after we heard a helicopter, a Navy diver pops his head up through the hatch, and he actually, it's funny because there were these batteries dripping battery acid onto diesel, and the whole place had filled with this really pungent smoke. We hadn't really noticed it. The guy took off his mask. He said, "Jesus, what have you guys been smoking in here?" And he said, "What I'm going to do is I'm going to clear away through the ropes." It was like a jungle. It really was like a jungle. Clear
You mean underwater?
Underwater, because all the ropes just gone down in coils, like ringlets underneath the boat. He said, "I'd clear away there so you don't get snagged, and you just go down, you swim out, and then when you pass the boat, you just swim up to the surface, and you'll be okay." And he gave me this yellow plastic breathing box. He said, "There's some air in this, you can breathe it." And he hadn't been thinking really about what was going on, obviously. I took it, I dived, he said, "Who's going to go first?" And I kind of said, "I'll go first." I took this box, I went down. Of course, dive down. What happens? You're carrying a box of air. You go straight back up again. And I remember going back up like this, upside down. And I just saw about 4 pairs of hands just come and grab this box and rip it out of my mouth. And I'm there with no air, underwater. Like my lungs are kind of, I was starting to feel the adrenaline
Diesel.
on me. I started crawling on my hands and knees upside down underneath the hull. I crawled until I got to the lifelines. Now the lifeline is the wire and the stanchions that stop you falling off the boat when it's the right way up. It's
That's
also
like the railing.
It's exactly. It's also the kind of thing that if it's upside down, you have to go underneath it.
Right.
Climb underneath it and then get up again. So I did that. I went down. Can you imagine Tarzan swimming underwater? You try and hold his breath as long as you can. Well, try and hold your breath as long as I tell this story. I get down to the bottom. I go around the stanchion, I start to swim up, and I'm coming up. I can see the surface is coming towards me, about 2 or 3 feet sort of short of the surface. I stop. What had happened was I was wearing these long johns, these thermal underwears over my knickers, and they got caught on a stanchion, and they actually sort of like made a knot around my ankles and pulled them together, and they just held me there underwater. And that was the most incredible thing. That was when I saw the people I love, my father, my mother, my brothers, my family, my girlfriend, all those people. I saw them, and they were all saying to me, "You've got to live, man. You've got to live. You really have got to live." The urge to breathe was incredible. Because I was coming up to the surface, and your body kind of times it. It's going to breathe.
It's like when you got to go to the bathroom and you're getting near your house.
Yeah.
You start the movement. Right.
Exactly.
And if you can't get the key in the door, you're screwed. Sorry.
But I knew. I just went down. I actually cleared my ankles, and I left the long johns hanging off the side of the boat, and then came up with a big smile on my face, and that was really the story.
Wow, that was a great story.
Yeah.
That wasn't the one I was talking about, though. No. That was awesome. I had no idea. I was just some sort of vague. And thank God, Dr. Bruce is here instead of Dr. Drew, who would have no idea about any of this. Just say, make a noise when I do that. Thank you. All right, we got to go to break.
Okay.
Cool. So that was better than taking a bunch of calls from some screwed up teenagers, wasn't it?
For me, it's an experience, and I like to kind of talk about it sometimes.
Well, hopefully, it could help some teenagers out there. That story.
Right. Yeah. Maritime.
Don't waste your money on boats.
Maritime disaster.
Absolutely.
So it's a great a learning tool for the youth of America. All right. We'll come back with Simon and Warren and Bruce and me and you all after this.
Hi, this is Tony Bennett, and you're listening to Loveline with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Phone number for Loveline, 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number, 310-854-4455. Simon Laban and Warren Cucurullo here from Duran Duran. Later in the show, I'll talk about the time I got carbon monoxide poisoning when I fell asleep in the back of a Winnebago while on a long camping trip with my mom's stoner boyfriend, Zorback. That was my own brush with death, by the way. All right, got the phone numbers, got the fax numbers. The new Duran Duran CD or album or whatever's coming out in August. And until then, they're on the Saint soundtrack. Now, that same song will be on their CD as well.
It's called Medazzaland, our album.
Oh, wait, let me write that down.
MEDAZZ.
What's that mean?
I'll tell you that story as well in a minute.
Midazoland?
Midazoland. A-L-A-N-D.
Midazoland.
All right, well, I'll call it the Big M.
The Big M. It's coming out in August.
What's that mean?
Oh, it was... Well, I didn't talk to Warren for a bit, and I'll tell you that story after the next break.
All right. Because you got scurvy from the last...
I did. Give me
some... about my brush with herpes.
Give me some line. Give me some line.
Warren got an ingrown hair while shaving his chest one afternoon. Wow, he's going to talk about that in the 11 o'clock hour.
You want to see
no, I don't want to see his Willie again.
Look at this.
That's no ingrown. Oh, my God. That's herpes. That's no ingrown hair. Do you have pubic hair, by the way?
Yeah.
What'd you do? Get in a fire?
Way down there.
Please. Hey, listen, I didn't see the full penis there, but let me tell you, if the base is any indication, he's got a can of corn down there, ladies. Wow. And let me tell you, Warren is one of those guys.
Speaking of the bass,
I have to tell you this. I have to just jump in there. I have to just jump in here. We did an interview together in Sweden, and the girl walked in, and she said hi. I said hi. I'm Simon LeBron, and he said I'm Warren Carolla, and she just burst into laughter, giggles. I said, "What's so funny?" She said, "Well, it's what it is in Swedish. You see, Carolla means Mr. Dick."
Serious. My father loved that.
His dad's got an even bigger one.
Well, your dad's original name was Scheinberg before he came to the country, but he had a Swedish buddy, and he wised up real fast. Iris, 20.
Good evening.
Good evening, guys.
Hey.
Good evening, Iris.
First of all, I'd like to say, Adam, you're awesome. You have like the large front tooth thing that I have.
Right.
Just smile, please.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you mean.
Bucktooth Brillo head is what I was known for in high school.
It's more like you just have large front teeth, and it makes your smile beautiful.
All right. Well, thank you.
And you have the same, you said.
I had a question for Dr. Bruce this evening. Wasn't intended for, but I had a real problem this morning. Last night, like, you know how they've come out with you can leave your tampons in for 8 hours, and that's safe while you're sleeping, which I prefer because it makes a huge less mess. Well, what happened this morning was I forgot that I put one in last night, and I put another one in today.
Mm-hmm. So you're now a tampon dispenser.
Excuse me?
All right. You put a quarter in your ass and a tampon comes out.
Yeah, 2 today. And I realized that I had 2 in, and I'm just very concerned about toxic shock syndrome.
Okay, that's not anything to worry about in that situation. Toxic shock syndrome, was something.
I had 2 of them in for like 6 hours.
Can I ask you a question here? Am I allowed to?
Sure.
I know you're talking to doctor. When you realised, did you take them out?
No, I just left them in there to make salad. Of course I took them out.
Hey, don't pop off to the big-time celebrity guest.
I'm sorry.
First of all, he's very vulnerable
about the early 80s.
Right. He's very vulnerable right now because we just made him relive that near-death experience he had.
Star of the show. I was afraid I had a near-death experience today.
No,
All right.
No, you have nothing to worry about in that situation.
Really?
No.
How do you get it out?
Well, I have another question.
How did you get it out?
I pulled it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why doesn't the doctor tell you what actually causes toxic shock?
Yes. Go ahead.
It's a bacterial toxin that gets into the system and causes.
Well, I'm clean as a whistle.
Right. Causes shock. So that's in a situation like that, you have no risk of toxic shock syndrome.
Great. I have another question.
Right. You got a mini pad stuck in your ass, and what?
My question is. This week is daylight savings times, right?
I don't know.
Yes, it is this weekend.
I was curious about the bars because we're losing an hour, correct?
Yeah. You're an alcoholic when you're factoring in the last call into the
good disco night here in Baltimore, and I was wondering if I was going to, get cut an hour short.
Or get an extra hour. Woohoo!
Right. And if you put the tampon in that night, would it be 7 hours or 9 hours that it was in? Please, Iris. Iris, bring a flask into the goddamn bar, please. Oh, for Christ's sake. Raven, 16. Raven?
Hello, Raven. Come in, Raven.
Maybe Raven's sleeping.
I wonder why.
What name is that?
Marianthe?
Marianthe.
That's like something out of L.A. Story.
Marianthe.
Thanks.
Hey, what's happening?
Hi, Adam.
Hi.
Duran, just want to tell you, big time fan.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
I was wondering when the next time you guys would be near Washington.
Well, it depends how near is near. I mean, we're nearer Washington now than we were about 2 weeks ago, which was in London. I reckon we'll come over to East Coast in about 6 weeks.
But I think you're talking Washington State.
No, Washington, D.C.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I thought you
We'll be
meant.
near there.
Yeah, we'll be going to New York definitely in
Really?
about 6 weeks. Time.
So will you be doing a United States tour?
Well, I'm not going to play live shows, no, because we need to go back in the studio and write some more songs and get them recorded because we're on a creative roll at the moment.
But after August, when the new album comes out, will you then go out and?
We'll be
We're not gonna
promoting.
play- yeah,
we'll be
yeah,
promoting
yeah,
a lot, but we're not going to be doing.
That's kind of
tour.
cool though when you get to the point with the band's success where you can just go on, just go on Oprah or something and say that the album's out.
I wish it was I wish it was about getting to a point where you could just do that. For us, it's absolutely crucial that we do finish a new album because we delivered this one very late, and we're actually behind on our own schedule. And it there's all kinds of.
You mean it's like a contractual
There's all kinds
thing?
of contractual things that are involved, and also we want to. We've got a creative thing going now. And it'd be a shame to waste it and just go out and play the same songs for.
Yeah, we live in the studio,
Right.
So we're just going to get back. We've written 6 new songs since December, and they're on the Midazoland.
Yeah.
So we want to keep that going and get the next.
I have something, the same sort of contractual obligation. If I don't tell a fart joke like every 6 minutes,
I'll go to that.
I get docked, and sometimes I'll go 15 without one, and then I'll have to pack like 3 or 4 fart jokes into just a 2 or 3 minute
tampon dispenser.
Yeah, that was
great.
close. Mary A. Anthony.
Can I tell a joke? It's a
go ahead.
really sexist joke.
No, that's fine.
Why do women fake orgasms?
I don't know why.
Because they think we care.
Oh.
Ooh, those phones lines are lighting up now.
Oh, thank God he was saying.
Warren, how can you say that?
You were rescued from Davy Jones' locker to tell jokes like that. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, actually, I did.
All right, go ahead.
By the way, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Great. I got into radio, so someone would say that. I appreciate that.
My question involves the fact that whenever I'm in relationships, for instance, like once I'm comfortable and like happy, then I'm like the guy repulses me like after that. And I don't know whether it's like a deep-rooted like psychological problem. I mean, I've talked to my friends about it and they suggested like not in the rude way, but just the fact that I like enjoy like the challenge, and because I'm so used to like, not to sound conceited, but just I'm used to like guys always like making the move first, that when a guy doesn't give me attention, then I like need the challenge, and then once I got him, it's like not a challenge anymore.
Right. It's real prevalent amongst 18-year-olds, men especially, but certainly women suffer from this illness too. It's basically, I think, it's just you're scared to be intimate. You don't want to get, you don't want to give yourself away. You don't want to get hurt.
But I get like literally like repulsed. Like I don't want to talk to them or look at them or.
All right, this is interesting. Have you had anything fishy happen in your past?
Oh no, not that I know of.
And we can't gamble on you.
You can like if you want to.
Yeah, but
I'm not going to come up with like any rape stories or anything.
Nothing like that.
No.
Your dad's around?
No.
Where's Dad?
Left.
What happened?
Got divorced with my mom when I was 12.
And he left you.
Not me, but
yeah,
Well, he did.
he left you too. And all right, here's what's going on. You were abandoned by your dad.
All right.
I'm telling you,
It's not funny.
it isn't.
Well, you're making it more serious than it really is.
No, but I'm telling you what's going on a psychological level.
Okay.
Your dad skipped out on you when you were 12, and this was your male figure. You bonded with him. He took off, and he broke your heart. Now you're scared that any guy you bond with may potentially take off and break your heart again and make you relive that tremendous pain that you felt when your dad broke your heart. And this is why you're getting repulsed. It's a defense mechanism. You're trying to save yourself. We got to go to commercial. But this is what's going on. I guarantee it. So just think about it. Doesn't mean you're going to be able to do anything about it for a little while, but just think about it and work on it and understand where it's coming from.
Yeah, good luck, babes.
All right?
Bye, Duran.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh, goes right from the tampon jokes to the very heady psychological stuff. I'm very rangy tonight. I have to because Dr. Bruce just a lump of sack of coffee over there.
Been trained well, you know. You've got this. You got this
All right,
adolescent
please don't try to form a sentence. I think your temperature's going to go up.
Play the bloody commercial.
All right.
Rent the video, or you get the video. It's
right.
there.
He's like, right. He's absolutely right.
All right.
I want a book list, by the way. I want people who've read brilliant books to call them in.
We got to go to a 10-second station identification, and when we come back, Simon and Warren especially will tell us more of about the virtues of gay porn after this in 10 seconds.
That's by Ernest Becker. I
Yeah,
love that book. Did you read that?
No. I read The Phantom Toll Booth in the 5th grade.
I read that.
And ever since then, it's just been nothing but form.
You must read.
All right, Simon Laban and Warren Cucurella are here, both from Duran Duran, and the Saint soundtrack is their latest project.
Look at that lineup, huh?
Yeah.
Some great stuff on
It's
there.
fantastic.
Yeah, Orbital and Moby and Luscious Jackson and the Chemical Brothers and Underworld, Duran Duran.
Daft Punk.
And Daft
Do you like
Punk.
Daft Punk?
I don't know who they are.
Well, put it on. Play it.
You want to hear
Play
the
it.
Daft
Put
Punk
Daft
song?
Punk on. It's
great
cool.
track.
It's really
David
great.
Bowie.
Go on, put Daft Punk on.
All right. All right. All right.
Now.
Hey, Ann, can you put on the Daft Punk
Put it
thing?
on in the background. That might be nice. We could talk about
we can
gay
talk about-
porn
listen
with
to
it.
A bit, listen to it a bit. And,
Oh, you need this CD?
yeah.
All right.
Don't you sit
Simon,
there.
go give him the CD.
You sit there. I'll bring you a cup of tea. Get your slippers. Put your pipe on.
Speaking of gay porn, I think Simon's just taking a turn for the worst.
Oh.
What number is that? I don't know. Look at the jacket. They took the whole.
I'll
They
tell
took
you.
the whole thing.
No, it's here. It's here. It's here.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Daft Punk is actually track number. Where's it gone? Oh yes,
Right after us.
Daft Punk. So it's right after us. We're number 8, so it must be number 9. Number 9.
That sounds
That's
like
it. Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
That's it. That is it. It's a good song. Good song. Well, listen to the beginning of it, right? And talk later.
Yeah, French.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Now we got to listen to this, or we got to talk over it?
Listen to it for a bit.
All right, we'll listen for a bit. All right.
Here we go.
That's
Keep it
enough of
going.
this.
Just
No.
play it in the background because just keep it going because
All right,
there's
play
a
in the
really, really
background.
good bit that comes up in a minute. When it comes up, I'll just say, right, everybody, listen to this bit, okay?
I saw a sneak preview of The Saint, and I know this song is during the scene where Val Kilmer walks in a music store,
Yeah.
and this is playing, and he goes, "Hey, turn that crap down."
Are you kidding?
Yeah,
Right.
it's a really controversial scene.
Well, I don't care because it's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant. They are so
Guy,
clever, these
Oh
guys.
yeah, he's spilling coffee on a Casio. That's amazing talent. That's amazing. Or maybe it was
I
a
have
beer.
to say, it works a lot better with the video.
It's pretty good. In the
It
night
really
club.
is.
No, it's a nice vibe, but I mean,
All right,
you
but
have to see it with the video with the guy with the dog's head. I mean, that does it for me.
I don't care what you do to a dog. This is not going to sound right.
Oh, come on, wait. Listen. Here it comes. Here it comes. This is the good bit. This is the great bit. All right, bring it up. Come on,
All right,
bring
bring
it
it
up.
up, bring it up.
Level.
I mean, you know, they've invented drugs just for this kind of music to make it sound good.
Right.
You really think that, don't you? Yeah, I don't. You see, I really like this kind of music.
Really?
I like this track. I love.
All right, I'm hip now.
Yes, right. It's so rude.
Yeah, but is this screwing music for you, Simon? Or I mean, would you listen to this in your car?
I definitely would screw.
Screw.
I don't
Right.
screw.
Hum.
I mean,
Sorry.
spinning around, doesn't it?
I mean, make love.
Oh no, I hate that.
Knock
I was thinking
about
about
or
a nice,
something.
slow, dirty. Actually,
Hey, engineer Mike, there goes the F word again. Huh? All right, you both have one.
okay,
All right, we're
Is that all we- that's all we get?
That's
Yeah,
enough.
but I thought we
Multiple.
were off the air.
That's
when
good.
I did mine.
exactly. So did I.
All right.
Beep.
All right. Let's just make it sort of the bad theme to Loveline. Okay. Just bring it down a little and be like, it's really a notch up from a porn soundtrack. This stuff.
You know,
really
it's
pretty interesting.
It's much better than that. But anyway, just.
I think that's perfect.
Right.
Kind of
are you producing the band, Simon?
No.
All right.
No, we
do
it all between us. You know, we do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But we got to play. I think that is before the show. Interesting observation. It's funny. I know what you mean.
It's a very interesting.
I mean, not that I've watched a lot of porno movies in my time.
Well, I have, and it does sound a lot like that.
Yeah, it does.
I tell you, I know.
Well, here's the thing about porn.
Well, maybe that's what they were going for. They were going for that, maybe. But you got to play the sneaker.
Porn, you have to do original music, and there's not a big budget, so it's usually on a synthesizer, a Casio, something like that, because you can't get a big 40-piece orchestra into a score.
And nobody really cares what it sounds like.
Yeah, but Daft Punk,
not even up
you can't make that on a Casio.
No,
I'm sorry.
No, it
might
Casios.
Sound like that.
Casio with a modification, a souped-up one.
All right,
you guys.
All right,
hey, I know it works with the video. No. It didn't work for me hearing in the headphones.
You're going to be going, God, I remember that first time.
It's pure genius.
It's absolutely amazing.
Raven, 16.
Hi.
Hi.
We got you back, Raven.
Hi. I was going to say hi to Engineer Mike and Ann because I think they're totally cool too.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we can't forget them.
Your voice has just been turned up.
Huh?
Nothing.
I got it. Raven?
Yeah?
What's your question?
Okay. My best friend was going out with this guy for a little over 7 months, and they decided to break up because they just couldn't make it work and they were arguing too much. That's what they said. But now she still goes to his house and they mess around a lot. And I think it's really dumb for her to be doing this, and I don't want her to get hurt. And it's like I try to tell her, but she just doesn't listen to me. And this kind of involves me too, because whenever something's the matter with her, she always comes to me about it, and it's always about him. And I really think that she just needs to move on, but I just don't know how to tell her so she'll listen.
Yeah, you'll learn later in life not to get involved with that crap. When you're young, you think you can straighten everyone out and all the relationships and all that. When you get older, you just nod your head. Oh no, she's a catch. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like to me like she's having a great time actually.
Well, when she comes to me with these problems about him, what am I supposed to tell her?
Yeah, but all you can do is tell her the way you feel.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
She just tells me, well, you don't understand. You don't know what it's like. And it's true. I don't.
All right. Then
you should roll around with him for the afternoon.
No.
Okay.
Raven, we're moving on.
Okay.
There's no answer to this question. Remember, just don't screw your friendship up with her over this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
All right. You know, the worst is when you never speak your mind about your friend, whether it be a girlfriend or boyfriend, husband or wife or partner, whatever it is, because it always come back to haunt you. Like, when there's a couple and they've been together for a couple of years, and then one day your buddy comes to you and he goes, oh, I'm in horrible pain. Debbie just dumped me. And you say to this guy, that's all right. Let me tell you about this Debbie.
I know.
Big ass as wide as Nebraska. Horrible breath. These are things I've been dying to tell you for the 2.5 years you went out. You just go off on her for about an hour and a half, and then you see the guy a week later, and he says, "We're back together." And now we're having a party. We'd like you to come by. Now you're screwed.
I know.
Have you done that, Simon?
Yes, I have. I've done it. But I've done it.
Right.
I have my mouth. I don't know. I don't have those filters between my mind and my mouth. I have filters, but they've got really big holes in them. So these things come flying straight through from my head into my mouth before I've even thought about what they are.
Right. You're uninhibited and you speak your mind.
Yes.
And but as you get older, you realize that your friends get hooked up with people. Maybe they don't think you made the greatest decision in a woman or a man. Maybe you don't think they made the greatest decision in a woman or a man.
Don't look at me when you say or a man.
I did look
you looked at me.
Hey, it was great.
Give me a break.
I know. Yeah,
we're only taking calls from people who can give me another title to add to my book list.
I'm only worried, Warren, because you're just a little too much, man, and that makes me suspicious. There's some sort of compensation going on here. Pat, 15.
Yeah.
Hello, Pat. Book, please. Book for my book list.
What?
Do you have a book?
A book for my book list. It's a prerequisite of calling in on Loveline.
Listen to his question first, and then
okay, all right.
For a book.
Yeah, all right, you're right. So I'm just so selfish.
Okay. Go ahead, Pat.
I heard that when you masturbate with your left hand and you're right-handed, it like makes the results different, like produces more. Is that true?
Right. That's cheating, really, in my book.
No, that's.
I always masturbated with my left hand because it made me think that it's like a Swedish bird doing it to me.
Yeah, it always feels like somebody else is doing it.
Yeah, so you
Until
probably
you
do
get
come
used
much
to
more. Yeah, I would agree with that, actually. Yeah, absolutely right.
But did you ever try that? I haven't done this in a
But wait, Adam, you're left-handed.
I am
noticed.
left-handed.
So
yes.
which hand do you use?
Left hand.
All right. So okay.
I keep the right hand for the magazine.
I can see it. It's so smooth.
It's silky.
What did you find, Pat? Did you?
No, I just heard this. I was just,
You tried
You
it?
haven't tried it.
No, I haven't.
Well,
Really?
It's like an
call us back in 5 minutes.
It's like an urban legend type thing.
Call us back in 5 minutes. Let me know.
All right, Pat.
There's no medical.
Yeah, and when you call back, have a book
batting
for me,
zero
please.
tonight with me.
Have you ever done this? I have not done this in a long time, but have you ever done that thing where you masturbate and you close your eyes and you pretend it's someone else's hand that's doing the job on you?
No, I just put on like nail polish.
Oh, you
look at it. If you paint your nails and you look at yourself while you're masturbating, it definitely brings it into another space.
Really, if you do like that the letterbox thing. I've done it. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean? It's like, wow, who's that?
Right. Hey, cool jacket. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Oh, all right. Yes. No, I've done that thing where I've done that hand where like, okay, this is not your hand. I'm just lying here in the bed with my eyes closed. Oh, what's this? Oh, the hand. Oh, look at that. And then all of a sudden, I scratch my nuts. And I go, wait a minute. How did the hand know?
Do you ever have autofellatio dreams?
No.
Autofellatio, is that when you're sucking your own knob?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
No, I've never had
I was
that
just
dream.
trying to be,
No.
radio right.
Is there a book
No.
you guys can recommend, for me?
I can, yes. Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov. Would you write it down on your pad, please? I can give you lots of books.
Who's up?
Marcos, 26. Have you read Nobody Here Gets Out Alive?
Oh, of course I have.
All right. Well, I just see you're into the Doors,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought,
yeah.
all right. Sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No, I'm not offended, but I'm just disappointed because I thought you were going to give me a great title.
All right, I'll give you something better. I'll think of something. Marcos.
Hey.
Hey,
Adam. Wow. Okay, cool.
Hello.
Hey, Simon.
Hi.
Oh, Warren.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. I just want to say I am a big fan from the small valley of Fresno here.
Oh,
Hey,
Fresno. Great.
I have every CD you guys have.
Oh, good.
And, man, you guys are the best.
Cool.
I can't believe I'm talking to you guys.
Well, you don't have any love problems, do you?
No, yeah, I got one.
What is
Okay,
it?
come on, let's get on with
I
it.
just got just a quick question here. My wife and I, we've been married for less than a year now, and we've just found out that she's pregnant.
Congratulations.
She's about 3 months going on now, and I just want to know if it's okay to still make love.
yes. I know this from Drew. You're allowed to do it.
Now, Drew was pregnant for how long? What were you pregnant for, Drew?
Drew
Well,
was...
it's not just Bruce. Sorry. Mixed up there.
Bruce,
Drew,
you're barely showing.
Bruce, how long were you pregnant for?
No, Drew has told me that you can make love to a woman like well into the ninth month.
I think it's also, you can make love, I think you can make love well until she says it's hurting.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Or it's uncomfortable.
Sometimes
I was just a little worried about that. I just wasn't sure and stuff, and want everything to be all right and stuff.
No, Drew has said many a time emphatically, which makes me think he must have got some while his wife is pregnant with the triplets, that you can do it into the ninth month.
Wow.
He said all the way up to the end. If she's having a C-section, you can actually be in her.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying, Marcos?
Yeah, if there's any problem with premature labor, there are certain situations where your obstetrician might recommend pelvic rest, so to speak. But in general, there's no
Have you
problem.
heard this? I don't know if it's a rumor or if it's true, but that actually for a woman who wants to bring on labor, that having sex will actually bring on labor.
Absolutely.
If that's true. Is that something to do with the motion, or is it some kind of chemical or something in the sperm?
I don't know.
I think it's the kid going, I'm being stabbed with a penis. I'd like to get out.
I mean, I tried to convince my job. Oh, I won't carry on with this train of thought, actually.
Well, you got 3 kids, right?
I have, haven't I?
Three.
From 3 girls, I hit the jackpot.
What did you say they were? 2, like 4 and 7 or something?
A little girl called Amber Rose. She's 7 years old. Saffron is 5 years old, and Tallulah is 2.
Wow. And they're all sort of spaced nicely. Oh, I'm sure.
It wasn't planned. It really wasn't planned.
Right.
It wasn't planned, but they just kind of did that.
And
popped out right on rhythm.
They came out after every long holiday we had.
Rosalind, 18.
Exactly what are you trying to say? Hello, Rosalind.
Hi, I'm in shock right now because I'm talking to Duran Duran, but I have the person on the air who talked to me before said that John Taylor has left the band, right?
That's right.
Yeah, he has.
And I want to know how's the band affecting, how is the band reacting to this?
I think we're going to pull through it, actually.
Okay, and the second question is, when are you guys going to tour the Bay Area, like Northern California, anytime soon?
I'm sure we'll be up in San Francisco doing some promotion within the next few months.
Okay, and third question, your album is soon to be released out when?
And it's coming out in August called Medazzaland, and the single will be out in June called Electric Barbarella.
Okay.
You're going to love it.
Huh?
I can tell you are going to love it.
I'm shaking.
I know.
So do you watch?
It's very exciting for us to listen to you shaking, I have to say.
I'm really nervous. I don't know. Oh my God.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I'm talking to a couple people.
You're talking to a couple of people?
Yeah, I'm how you have
You're interviewing them?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense. I have a lot of respect for you.
You're interviewing boyfriends?
Yeah.
And do they have to bring a resume?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, you must be some kind of woman, Rosalind.
Well, I guess I don't know. It's up to them.
Well, no, it's up to you, babes.
All right.
It's really up to you.
Yes.
You're queen of all you survey, Rosalind.
Oh yes.
And look for them when they come to the Bay Area for a little promotion, all right?
We'll bring our resumes.
Really.
Okay, so you...
And do come and see us. Do come and knock on our door.
Oh, okay, so when you see a light-skinned black female, about 5'7", 5'6"?
I'm always right behind them.
Oh, yes.
And I'm right in front.
All right.
Sandwich.
Yeah, Warren's a big fan of the brown sugar.
Oh, good.
Oh, yes.
Oh, good.
Mostly because they have vaginas, and he's a big fan of that. Oh, Simon is as well.
And me.
You like the mulatto look? The exotic?
Well, I married one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, she's half Persian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good mix. Half is good of everything. Too much.
You know what?
It's a little over the top with a lot of races.
I had a big argument about this. I was about racial
I like
purity.
half man, half woman. That always works.
Mixing genders, fine.
No, but really, I mean, the healthy way for the human race to develop is to mix it all up.
Hey, you look. Let's just take the animal kingdom for a second. You take a dog that has been bred and never leaves its breed.
It's
the dog
bonkers.
Is
absolutely bonkers.
Dogs are nuts. They're weak. Their bones are brittle. They need like a hip replacement after 2 years. But you take these mutts.
Yeah.
These mutts where they got gang raped by 100 dogs, and they don't even know who the father
Walking around
is.
for years on 3 legs.
That's right. The hobos dragging them from behind.
It's a lady and a tramp, isn't it? Absolutely.
Right. So there is something to that, and all these sort of white supremacists or separatists or whatever that are always claiming racial purity. You're going to destroy the planet.
Absolutely.
Plus, it's really the ugliest people. The best looking people are like the Eurasians, mulattoes. When you mix it up just a little bit, because everyone's got a good trait or two.
And nature seems to have a way of finding the best bits of the mixture it's given.
Well, yeah, but when you're both like models and stuff, how bad could it go? Really?
I'm not a model.
Yeah, I know, but you're practically you probably could have done something. You're good looking.
Come on, next caller.
Okay. No, we're going to commercial.
Oh.
All right, we'll be back with more Duran Duran.
More book list.
I don't go in for these backdoor shenanigans. Number 310-854-4455. Simon Laban and Warren Cucurullo are
I'm just
here.
popping for a wee. Can I just slip out quietly and go?
Yeah, you just had a whole commercial to pee.
I know, but you were talking, telling me, giving me book lists and things, man. If anybody calls me with a book list, please write it down on my list.
All right, go pee.
There's a book on there for me. Somebody's got. Why is that?
I have a book, Controlling Your Bladder by Dr. Adam Carolla. All right, if he's not back in 10 minutes, go after him, Bruce.
All right.
Let's get back to the call. So what's up with that pen? Is that it? All right, yeah, you got to keep the cap on. Right. I think you're not keeping the cap on.
Toxic.
Nicole, 20.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Okay, I have a problem.
All right.
I'm almost 21 and I'm a student now. And when I was 18 years old, I moved out on my own and became a dancer. And now
ballet, tap, modern, what kind of dance?
Like
erotic.
Exotic.
Oh, well, that's something.
And I decided to go back to school because I realized that I needed an education. And now I have a hard time with relationships and with men. I don't exactly. They repulse me sometimes.
All right. What kind of dancing? Totally nude or just topless?
Well, because of the state of California law, I had to be full nude.
Right. Yes, because Pete Wilson mandated that you drop your panties.
Yeah, I had to be 18 and be full nude, or 21 and just topless. Kind of seems screwed up.
That's interesting because, all right, I'll tell you why. Because at the full nude places, they don't serve booze.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So you can't have an underage person or under drinking age person, meaning like a 18, 19, or 20-year-old, in amongst a place where they're serving beer.
Exactly.
And those are the topless places.
Exactly. In California, you can't be full nude in a place that serves alcohol.
That's a really bizarre effect of this law, but it's interesting. You understand what's going on here, Warren?
More or less. What do they serve in the place where you work?
Soda, and it's $3.
Yeah, they can't. There can be no alcohol.
Well, I would. First of all, I'm very anti-alcohol anyway, but I think if somebody has to,
you're pro stripper. I mean, you're
I'm
very staunch, and you're pro
but I
stripping.
think you think about sports events where people get too drunk and they start fights and whatever. At a place where there's a girl, bearing all and enticing people, if they're intoxicated, you never know what's going to happen.
So you want them to be drunk because they'll spend more money.
Right.
But there you go. That's the crux of it then. We got down to the real nitty-gritty here, haven't we?
What Warren's saying is when Brazil takes on Hungary in soccer and Hungary loses, 35 die, and there's rioting that goes on throughout the night.
It's all because of beer.
It's all because of beer. So, and this is to see a bunch of sweaty guys kicking around a ball. Imagine a sweaty woman kicking around your balls. How this crowd is going to react after a few beers.
They're not going to be angry, are they? They're just going to get a bit,
Okay, but my problem.
Right.
You're repulsed.
All right. Let me catch Simon up.
Okay, sorry. I just moved right in. I think I should take it from the point of view of just coming back from a really relaxing wee.
She's 20.
Yeah.
She was a stripper at 18.
Yeah.
Totally nude.
Yeah.
She's gotten out of stripping.
Yeah.
She's back in college.
Yeah.
She's going to school.
Yeah.
And now she hates men.
Oh, really?
Well,
But why did you strip in the first place?
Do you think it's because of stripping?
Because I was living in a town where jobs were
No.
Right, but how did you feel when you were doing it? I mean, you must have watched Sally Jesse Raphael.
I do enjoy it.
Hang on. You do enjoy stripping?
Well, there's a talent to it.
Stripping. I like being on stage.
There's a talent to it.
Now,
you like performing. You must have a nice body.
It is like an art, but now I don't have, I'm maybe bitter towards the real world. I see, I don't.
Now, I just have to say something here. Are you bitter towards the men you stripped in front of, or are you just bitter towards all men in general for being men in general, some of which watched you strip and got turned on by it?
It's the second.
Yeah, but wait a minute.
Oh, wow. Well, I've got no sympathy for you whatsoever.
Did you feel repulsed by men when you were a stripper?
No, because it was a different environment.
So now you're out.
But now the men that want me now, I I don't know. I think
Maybe there's just not, you haven't met the nice one who wants you.
Nicole, what about your family history, relationship with your dad, and what was your family like growing
my
up?
parents are still married, which is great for them. they're in their own little world. I left at 18 because they were too rigid, too strict.
What kind of men are you attracted to?
What kind of men?
Yeah.
No, she just said she's
Well,
repulsed by
no,
all
she
men.
must have some kind of.
I've been with women. I'm not a lesbian. I've been with women, and I know that I'm just not attracted to men.
So, are you enjoying being with women right now more?
I haven't been with a woman in about 6 months.
I don't think it's a lesbian issue. Here's what it is, Nicole. You are what's known as one of those externalizers. You blame your problems and your feelings on your environment instead of you. The first thing you said was the reason you had to do a dance totally naked is because of the laws in the state of California forced you to, which is a huge little bit of denial right there. I mean, if you think about it.
What, you mean you can't go out to a nightclub and dance in this state?
You can't. It's a whole drinking.
Keep your knickers on.
You missed the whole drinking portion of the show while you're drinking and peeing. Here's the situation, Nicole. I think you're a little bit disgusted at yourself for what you did, and you're turning it on the guys who showed up and blaming them.
Do you think it will ever pass?
Yes.
You got to change that negative kind of attitude you have.
Yeah,
really.
I can
you
tell by
open yourself up a little bit.
I have to say, just listening to the sound of your voice, Nicole, I can tell there's a really happy.
I want to give
person
Warren
in there.
$1. Take that, please.
Warren's just.
Can you just put it down my shoulders?
Warren is now stripping.
There.
Put on
There
that
you
Daft
go.
Punk record.
Yeah.
Anytime someone disrobes in front of me, I immediately.
Oh.
It's a Pavlovian response, but I go for my wallet.
Nicole, loosen up. If you enjoy performing, there's nothing wrong with that. And don't blame it on guys because they like to look at beautiful women.
Yes.
The women go out there and look at men strip now. It's all the same. Don't worry.
Absolutely. James,
Loosen up.
18.
Oh, and can I change the subject?
Yes, go ahead.
Please, Nicole, have you got a book for me?
Oh,
She's
Christ's
gone.
sake. Where did
bloody
she
hell.
go?
I'm not
Let
gonna
me see
get
if she's
anything
around.
anyway. It's
Oh,
terrible.
I just hung up on poor James.
Oh. Sorry,
Nicole?
James. Sorry, Nicole.
Nicole?
Hello?
Do you have a book you could recommend for Simon?
A book.
Yeah.
Quick.
What kind of book?
A reading book.
A reading book?
Yes, come on. One of the things, you open the page and there's little dirty black marks all over them.
You're in college now. Do you have a book?
What kind of book?
All right,
a book.
right.
Yeah, a picture book.
A picture book?
Or
sex.
Pardon?
The joy of sex.
The Joy of Sex. All right.
The Joy of Sex. I heard of that.
I'm going to recommend the Pop-Up Kama Sutra, too.
Right.
Shannon, 26.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous here. I'm calling from another person from Fresno. Lovely place in California. I was just calling to let you guys know I've been fans of yours since like 81. And you guys
I didn't know that Adam was DJing in 1981.
Oh, yes. There's an all-country station just outside of Fresno, but we had a good signal.
Oh, don't worry. I don't listen to country.
Oh, okay.
No, I was just calling to let you guys know that you guys are great. And I've been in this relationship with a guy for it's gone on 6 years. And about 3 years ago, I was cheated on by him. And I've been real naive to stay with him. But I'm finally getting up the courage to tell him that he needs to be on his own and I need to be on my own. Do you think that we should just cut it off completely?
Well, hey, how do you feel about him now? Are you still pissed off with him for cheating on you? How long ago? 3 years ago?
It was about 3 years ago. I am a little bit, but we've been best friends for quite a long time. His cousin was my best friend in high school. So our families go way back.
But do you have the love thing?
Yeah, but I don't know about the spark.
Oh, well,
Are you married?
No, I'm not.
All right. Are you?
Go for the spark, babes.
Yeah. You're 26.
Yeah.
Find a little flint
It's
and have fun.
It's fun.
That's true. Oh, and Simon, are you still wearing your tiger necklace?
No, took it off. I'll probably give it away soon.
How did you get that?
A long time lover of mine gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
She looked just like Bridget Bardot.
Oh, okay. So, what do you think? What's your advice on? Should I stay friends with him or?
Well,
Well, you've no reason to not be friends.
Right, but give it like 6 months because there's going to be sex, weekend sex. Oh, well, actually, that's not a bad thing. But you know what I mean? You have to have a little moratorium on communication after you break up with someone. Otherwise, it's kind of weird. You need a few months to sort of chill out, and then you get back together.
Did he own up to it when it happened? Or did you find out and then confront him with it?
It was my intuition, and she was reportedly saying that she was gay, but she decided to sleep with him anyways. And then he was trying to get out of our relationship without letting me know, and then she wanted a relationship with him after that happened between them.
But how did you confront him?
I just said plain out. I asked him if that's what had happened, and he just told me.
All right. Well, at least he was forthright enough to be honest after he cheated.
Absolutely.
True.
The worst thing in the world, and this has never happened to me, but it's happened to a friend of mine, that you can do to another human being is to cheat for a long period of time, have them suspicious that you're cheating for a long period of time, constantly question you, and you deny it.
Don't look at me when you say these things.
And they're gay, Warren.
Oh, okay.
No, but you drive the person insane because they start questioning themselves and they start thinking they're the ones who are going nuts.
And they wind up on Sally Jesse Raphael.
Absolutely. All right. Simon is not going to go to the bathroom because we're going to a commercial. But as soon as we get back, I guarantee you can expect a big number 2. And don't doodle on that list.
I'm not. I'm just filling in.
No, because you'll doodle the entire list up.
No, I'm just trying to turn an asterisk into the Union Jack, but I've realized it's completely impossible to do that.
Simon and Warren here from Duran Duran.
Yeah.
Yes, and we're going to hear another
Duran track.
Duran track,
Cool.
which is on the single.
The forthcoming album. Oh, sorry. You guys.
Right.
Shall I speak or you?
No, I was going to say it's on the Saint, your Saint single.
Yes. Yeah.
When it is commercially available, it's one of the songs on that.
But it's also going to be on Medazzaland.
Big M.
Yeah.
The Big M.
The Big M.
Which.
Oh, I didn't tell you the story about Medazzaland. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
Okay,
it's
so
not as long as the boat story.
No, it's not nearly as long as the boat
because we only got about.
I have got some much longer stories.
We only
than
got
that.
about 20 minutes left.
Okay,
in the show.
so I came back from the dentist where I had some oral surgery under this. There's a drug called midazoline, which is an intravenous sedative they use so that you can be under but respond to instruction, which you can't do under general anesthetic. And for oral surgery, it's important.
So we showed up 3 hours late to the studio.
And you know, and Warren said, "What's happened, man?" I said, "Well, I've had this drug called midazoline. It's made me forget and lose 3 hours of my life." And I sort of explained the whole thing to him. He said, "Man, that's incredible. That wasn't midazoline. You were in Medazzaland."
We just liked the word. We just thought album title.
It echoed around the kitchen,
and that was and that's how you came with the name of it.
Yeah, it's stuck.
You know, it's really interesting thinking about it, losing 3 hours of your life that way.
It's very frightening, actually.
How time is so subjective, I guess you'd say. Meaning, you know, when you sleep 8 hours is nothing, and when you hold your breath, 8 hours is a lifetime. And when but you never really
in the
fully
sauna as well
experience it until they put you under. Like if you have surgery or something,
You wake up and they say, "When are you going to start?" And they go, "Well, you're finished."
Yeah.
Right.
That-
and
yes.
8 hours went by, but it didn't go by.
Yeah, not for you.
And it's sometimes I wish I could do that. Some nights you're on Loveline. Not tonight. Tonight I wish I could slow down time.
Yeah, me too. Because we've only got 20 minutes left, and there's so much to say.
There are drugs that do that.
So much to hear.
And so if we could add
yes,
another,
but they make you talk slow.
if we could add another hour to the show, I know Warren would have his pants down.
He'll get his pants down in the next 5 minutes if I say the right
I'm
word.
wearing my posing trunks. So no
You're posing trunks. Oh, get your dick out, man. Come on.
No. Show it to the girls, though. Show it to the girls, please. All right, Warren is on the chair. His pants are around his ankles, and producer Ann has ruined her panties. I got to tell you, I never thought I would enjoy the male shape as much as I'm enjoying it now. But
He's a
it's really
good-looking
something to
boy,
look at.
isn't he?
Gotta
He really
work hard.
is.
He really is.
Got to work.
Yeah,
on
he's
it,
a good-looking
If
boy.
only he wasn't so bashful. It's really holding him back.
Hey, when you're 40, you do anything.
You can't. How old are you?
40.
You gotta. You are crapping me.
He's not.
Dead serious, man.
He really is.
56, December 8th.
That is just scary. Everyone who's 40, you cannot see what Warren looks like. Take my word for it.
He looks
Kill
beautiful.
yourselves. Everyone just kill yourself right now.
I've got 2 years to get in that shape.
Oh, you'll never do it.
Can do it.
You never do it.
It's all
You're lily white.
Yeah.
You don't have those bulging pecs. You just don't. That's all right. That doesn't matter.
Give Philip a call.
Your son.
No, I can't do that.
Listen, you got a beautiful, leggy mulatto. Just waiting to pump out another kid back in the UK.
Complacency.
All right, are we queued up?
I'm not
with,
complacent. You know me, mate.
All right. This is something else.
Do you notice now we realise there's a time limit? Everybody's talking over the top of each other because we're just figuring that the people's minds are able to
he's
three
not.
different conversations at the same time. He hasn't said a bloody word all night.
Bruce has been sick.
Bruce, your turn.
What a call.
Okay, that's enough from Bruce.
Yeah, that's good.
Silver Halo is the name of the song, and you've never heard it before. This is a world premiere.
Sorry.
Yeah, that is great.
Oh, I love it. I love that
Just
track.
a little breather.
Close my eyes, tilted back in the chair.
And imagine that you were Warren for just one night.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And that was played off a cassette, by the way.
Yeah, can we have a caller now before you start,
Yeah.
Let's
All right. Let me get my composure. James.
Yes.
Hey, what do you want? How old are you?
Got some books for him.
How old are you, James?
Brilliant. Oh, fantastic. Oh, by the way, before we carry on, I'd just like to say to Mike from Sacramento, I've already read Atlas Shrugged, but it is a fantastic book for anybody who's listening. Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand is wonderful.
The Fountainhead
It combines science, politics, romance, and philosophy in a way which everyone can both enjoy and use.
Beautiful.
Even Adam could appreciate it.
As long as there's big glossy pictures of busty topless women somewhere in there,
Okay, James,
I
go
will
ahead.
enjoy it.
All right. How many books you want?
Give me 3.
3 books. Okay. You ever read any Clive Barker?
Yeah,
You do.
I read all of them.
big
So, okay,
fans.
not Clive Barker.
Not
Next.
Clive Barker?
No, I've read all of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Hey, you read the latest one about the gay superhero or?
No, Sacrament. That was great.
Oh,
Read that one.
Yeah,
too.
it's fantastic.
We've had
Yeah.
Clive on the show like
Have
6
you?
months ago.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Great guy.
Excellent.
Okay, so come on, James. What's after Clive?
Well, anyways, I was just going to say Magica, but
Imagica. Okay, just for everybody out there, Clive Barker is a wonderful writer. He writes this kind of psychosexual sort of wonderful fantasy stories.
Yeah.
And he is a really, really talented writer. Clive Barker. The list of his books is as long as Warren. And
Stephen
excited. and you really all should read it. So thank you.
Not as girthy as Warren, though. I want to defend.
I mean, he hasn't
Warren.
got such a fat belly.
Any non-Clive Barker books you'd like to recommend, James?
Brave New World by Aldous Huxley.
Yes, thank you. I'll write that down. Okay.
And Sphere by Michael Crichton.
Sphere.
Read it.
Read it?
Sphere.
Ah.
I haven't read it.
It was good.
I read
It was
Aldous'
good.
books. Aldous Huxley was into Alexander Technique. Do you know about that?
No, I don't.
And Alexander Technique is not like a physical exercise or regime. It's the philosophy of being a spiritual flesh being that is one and inseparable. The idea that you can separate spirit from flesh is absolute crap.
Oh, you
and
don't
what you
believe
have
in
to
that?
do is the whole thing about Alexander Technique is living in your body at the very moment that you're living in it.
Well, that
so you don't have your head stuck up the virtual asshole of the past, or the virtual asshole of the future, or the virtual asshole of the mobile telephone either.
Well,
So
what
I
happens
can't-
when you die?
Well, I just can't foresee
You die.
Alexander
okay.
Technique spas opening up all over the world. You know what I mean? Doesn't
Yeah.
sound like something that's going to exactly kind of
Yeah,
ignite.
Everybody.
No, but I tell you what, the people who do it, you experience a different way of thinking and feeling and living, and it is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, but he's a chunky guy, right?
Who is?
Alexander.
Chunky and bald?
Alexander, he's dead.
I know, but when he was
And
alive.
He was 6'4" tall. He was skinny, 6'4" tall.
All right.
Sorry, James, Sphere by
Michael Crichton.
Michael Crichton.
All right.
Is it really that good?
Jim, 19.
Yeah, I've been going out with my girlfriend for about a year and a half, and I've been smoking weed the whole time, and she doesn't know it, and I don't know what to tell her.
Yeah. You don't think she knows?
No, she doesn't know.
Do you think she would care?
Yeah, she told me when we first got together that I better quit. She knew then, but
Why don't you
I
just?
told her I quit. But
Have you tried to quit?
yeah, I've tried, but it's just I can't do it.
Do you spend a lot of time with her?
Huh?
Do you spend a lot of time with her?
Every day.
How do you get around your habit?
I just lied to her.
But you must have to, like, you know, go out into another room and have a few hits
Yeah,
or
we
something.
just, I don't do it when I'm with her or around her. I just do it when I go to my friend's house.
Does it make you feel bad having to lie to her?
Huh? I feel bad. Yeah, I feel bad when I do.
Me too.
Well, what's her name, Jim?
Her name?
Yeah.
Rosie.
All right. Because she called earlier and said she did heroin, but she didn't know how to tell you.
Oh, okay.
So,
hey, doing drugs ain't good, man. I mean, just how old are you again?
I'm 19.
Yeah, well, you know, you'll grow out of it.
How long have
hopefully.
you been smoking?
Since I was about 16.
Yeah, and are you amenable to getting some help? Would you go see somebody or?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay, what else do you do for entertainment?
Excuse me?
What else do you do to entertain yourself?
I have a job. That's
Right.
about it.
Oh, that's great if you consider that entertainment. Lucky you.
No, entertainment. What do you do?
That's what he said.
Because
What's
most
the job?
people take drugs out of boredom.
I play bass guitar, and that's besides smoking weed and playing bass and going to work. That's about
Do you have any aspirations to do anything with playing a bass guitar? Well, that's the marijuana talking now, boy.
Yeah. Have some coke, mate.
Yeah.
So you've accepted that
that'll get you in a band.
You've accepted you have an addiction to marijuana.
Yeah.
Okay. And once you've gotten past that point, what you need to do is get help with a counselor or a program. And many individuals that smoke pot on a daily basis that are functional are self-medicating another underlying depression or some other psychiatric disorder, especially with marijuana.
It's one of these, pot's one of these drugs that nobody is addicted to, but no one can quit.
Yeah.
So it's like, you do the math.
But at 19, he's willing to say, I'm addicted. A lot of people I deal with by 19, they're not quite ready to do it.
Get addicted to good things.
Yeah, like working out and shaving yourself. Kaylin, 18.
Hi.
Hey,
Hello.
real fast. We're running out of time here.
Okay. Well, first of all, I just want to say a quick hi to room 339.
Hiya.
UIUC in Illinois. Okay.
Hi.
My question is concerning my boyfriend, Matt. He has been pressuring me lately into using a female condom. And I am kind of scared too because I don't know exactly how it works or if you get the same sensation or anything because he's been using condoms and he got like this awful rash and we thought it was herpes at first, but it turned out I think he's like allergic to some kind of condom.
Latex. He's probably allergic to the latex. The female condoms are polyurethane, so that probably is a good idea to try that.
But no, they make polyurethane condoms now.
Well, he could also try that, but it sounds like he wants to try something different.
He wants me to use it.
Well, you know what? You said something earlier, which is quite crucial, actually, and you said you worried that it wouldn't be so sensitive, right? And that you wouldn't get so much pleasure. Well, you know, think about him having to use a bloody condom every time. So maybe it's maybe he wants to be a bit more sensitive.
Well, yeah, that's part of it too. So,
So
maybe
alternate.
just take turns. Yeah,
alternate. That's
But,
what it's all about.
how does it work?
It's really you have a trash can at home.
Bruce, send her the instructional video.
It's like a hefty
liner.
bag inside a trash can.
Must be a website for that.
So do I still get the same sensation or?
Why didn't you try it out and see?
Cause, I mean, I have to stick it up.
Well, he sticks it up there, doesn't he?
So how long have you guys been together?
2 years.
So you're just doing it really for contraception, really?
Yeah.
You've both been tested. You're not diseased in any way.
All right, why don't you get on another form of birth control?
Okay. Well, yeah, that's another thing. My parents don't know.
All right, but you don't need your parents' consent to go out to like Planned Parenthood and get on the pill or something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, go do that. Because I've heard about these female, and here's the whole thing about the female condom. You try to picture how it works, and you go, geez, how's that going to work? And it doesn't really, it doesn't really work.
Doesn't it work, Bruce?
Yeah, they work fine.
No one likes them.
Come on, can we hear the doctor's point of view on this, please?
Go ahead.
Quickly, we're running out of time.
Yeah, it works
It
quite
works.
adequately.
It works.
I'm not sure what your bias
Yes,
against
but
this is.
you let one of those queefs go, and it comes out like an airbag in a car.
How about
all right, let's all just think about that one for a second. We got to go to break. We'll be right back. All right, don't say it, whatever it is. There's nothing better than the C word, please. No.
Promise.
All right, we just had a big argument over the CU and
You just can't say it.
word. Yeah, but it sounds like con.
Exactly.
A good joke, by the way, with the English. My stripper girlfriend, my ex-stripper girlfriend who now lives in Hounslow.
Yeah, I know Hounslow. Go on, tell a story.
Great sense of humor. English girl, a great body, named Lindsay. Great. Her stage name was Catlin, by the way. But when I first met her, I was so intrigued with her accent. When you get intrigued with people's accent, you end up repeating it to them. Like they go, give me some water. And you go, you want water? So she said, I can't do that. And I said, you can't? And she goes, don't call me that. So that's a good sense of humor for
Was she
for
an
a woman.
ex-stripper?
I've got another English joke. It's a bit like that.
Ex-girlfriend and ex-stripper.
What'd you do for Bird Car? Don't take her out again.
That's only good in the UK. Because to hear a bird is a bird. We're not stupid.
All right.
All right. And our teeth are good. All right. I don't want to hassle the band
I've
anymore.
seen some Seps with manky teeth.
All right. We'll take the C discussion off the air because we really have to straighten you out on this. Simon Warren, thank you very much for showing up. We do appreciate it. The Saint is the name of the soundtrack that they're on. The movie's coming out.
Yeah.
On the 4th, which would be this Friday. And
Medazzaland.
Thank you. I wrote it down wrong. It's going to be
Medazzaland.
Going to be out in August, and we'll see you guys soon. And until next time, it's Adam Carolla for Dr. Bruce saying mahalo.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed herein are certainly opinions. That's for sure.
If you'd like a written transcript of today's program, you probably should have written it down yourself. And if you did, we'd like a copy. Loveline.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. Moby here tonight, wanting to know what I'm looking at.
Hi, how's it going? What are you looking at?
I don't know. I was just trying to see who was coming on the show next, and I realized that's a week old. Moby, big fan of Moby. Saw Moby on a episode of The Apprentice a couple weeks back.
Oh, yeah. I saw that too. Yeah, I actually haven't seen it. I feel like I'm sort of at a disadvantage because I've never actually seen the show.
Yeah.
I like that show.
It's a good show.
I like that show. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I was and I had a lot of trepidation going into it as well, because it was my first foray into the world of reality TV, which is, as we can all accept, primarily a very distasteful genre of television. Yeah. So I didn't know if, like The Apprentice, it was going to be like Donald Trump eating bugs or something.
No, it's the best of the worst.
Okay, good.
And though I've done some, I think you may fill one of these out, these personality profiles I was doing on guests when they came on the show.
If I didn't, I'd love to. I love being a narcissist. I love things like that.
We found out that most people that do the kind of work we all do.
Hold on, if you admit you're a narcissist, you're only
partially.
You might be an a-hole, but not a full-blown narcissist.
I'm a full-blown narcissist.
All right.
Be that as it may.
It's narcissistic to argue with the host over your narcissism, so you're back on.
Okay.
Go ahead, Drew.
But we found that the people that were off the chart narcissistic were the reality TV contestants.
Oh, really?
They were absolutely off the chart relative to everybody else.
They're horrible people, but we've met many of them. Most of them are delusional. Most of the women who come in here, I always ask them, is Playboy come knocking? And they say, yeah. And I say something like, I'm trying to be nice, but maybe you should talk to them and strike while the iron is hot, because, 2 more survivors from now or 5 more apprentices from now, they may not be offering the kind of money. Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
No, I'll be in my acting career.
By the way, it's not about money. Then I would say, well, how much did they offer? And they go, they won't tell me. And then, would you do it for free? Well, hell no. Well, then it's got something to do with money. The thing but I will say this, I was just watching the Contender tonight, which is now a new show I watch. There's some boxing in there.
Another good show.
The thing about reality TV is half of it is a train wreck, but the other half of it is decent. And if you just sort of, what are your choices? Sitting around watching more sitcoms? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least it's better than that. It's not a full-blown documentary, but whatever the networks would be doing in its place, it's probably better.
Well, the one that I did watch was The Surreal Life.
Except for that one.
And I saw the first one with who was on it? It was MC Hammer and Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
And just this fantastic scene where they had been in a shopping mall. And so Vince Neil and Webster and Corey Feldman and MC Hammer are sitting in a minivan driving back from the shopping mall. And they're all really uncomfortable. And it was just such an awkward, fantastic moment. Because you think of like these people in their heyday. And then here they are in a minivan driving back from the mall.
Yeah. this is now this is something it didn't really used to exist anymore, but now this is a new genre. Seeing people that were sort of on top being knocked down, and Drew, you were never on top, so they that's not going to work for you.
It doesn't work. See, the scapegoating impulse is very strong in humans. The knocking down thing.
Yeah,
very powerful.
Yes. All right. Anyway, let's talk Moby. Moby has a new CD out called Hotel. It has been out for about a little over a week. And we're going to hear a couple of songs off of that. Also going to be on the Late Late Show tomorrow night. And heading out on tour in April. So you can check the website, www.moby.com. My God, that is so easy.
I know.
You're so, I don't want to say lucky, fortunate, or smart to have that.
Well, what happened was in 1998, at the height of the .com boom, I looked into buying Moby.com as a domain name. And some savvy Silicon Valley guy had bought it and wanted to sell it to me for $150,000, which, of course, was a little bit above what I wanted to pay for it. And I called him back 6 months later after it all fallen apart, and I bought it for $500.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he needed to go out and buy a bag of crystal meth or something, and he was desperate.
You know, it's so funny, like when people have the complicated ones, how many conversations have you had where you started drifting off halfway into their, you go www.one, not one, like one, the number, but like one, it's J-U-A-N, okay, 2/, and you're just like, after about 3, you never stop them. Yeah. Although I'm now at the point where I actually go, listen, we're done. Yeah. It's not going to happen. But you're nodding, / and then they at the very end of this crazy algorithm, they say it's easy. No, it's easy. They're like, I don't know it right now. I don't know it. You told it.
Like, my brother-in-law's name is Juan. You know it, Juan.
It's been 6.3 seconds. I don't know any of what you just told me. You think in 6 weeks when I'm on my computer I'm going to summon this up? Are you high? No. Yeah, Moby.
Well, I've got an easy email address as well. Like I've got my private one, but my email address, if anyone wants to write to me, it's a tough one to remember. It's moby@moby.com.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Moby.
Should I repeat that a few times? It might take a while for it to sink in.
Moby, I believe was on our TV show back when.
Were you?
Was I?
Yeah.
I don't know. The mind's not what it used to be. The combination of inbreeding and age.
Did Moby do the Loveline on MTV?
Can't remember.
Oh, I did.
I think you did.
Yeah, and Jamiroquai was a guest as well.
Yeah.
I remember. It was right when the album Played came out.
Yes.
Those guys.
Yeah,
and crazy hat.
And there was a woman on the show. You had a hostess of sorts.
We've had various ones. Which one was what color hair when you were there?
Yeah, I believe she was a brunette.
Okay, Diane probably.
Jamiroquai came on like their ass didn't stink. Remember those guys?
Oh yeah.
And they just got off a plane from Europe, and I remember
they're huge still. Yeah.
One of the guys was just showing me pictures of his Lamborghinis, and I immediately
that's
won
the singer.
me over.
He's a little car obsessed.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like the Jamiroquai guys or Koi or.
I remember not being able to communicate with them. They were like
they were high. Yeah, they were effed up.
And are we allowed to talk? Because the question I was asking you guys before we started was which guests have been terrible. Are we allowed to talk about that, or is that?
Well, as long as you're bringing up those kinds of band, there's always Chumbawamba.
Ooh.
Although Chumbawamba did have, I went to see them live, and for their encore, they came out and said, "Okay, now we're going to do our medley of hit."
Oh, well, I like that.
That endeared me to them.
Yeah, we didn't like them as human beings. Oh, I mean, the list goes on and on and on. We really need to just sit down. Rodney Dangerfield, God rest his soul, was an a-hole. I'm trying to think of...
That's a shame, but I mean, Caddyshack covers up a multitude of sins.
What's his name? Jackie Mason?
Jackie Mason was an a-hole.
Jackie Mason was not an a-hole.
Yeah.
What? No bagels?
He really... Look, he was angry at 10:30 at night that there are no bagels laid out.
Furious.
And I'm like... You're lucky if you get non-dairy creamer at a radio station. Are you kidding? Bagels? Bagels. I don't think people at radio stations know what bagels are. There's no Jews here.
I've got tap water in a styrofoam cup right now, and I'm happy. Like I feel like I'm being well looked after.
That's as good as we get here.
The cup was only used 3 times by the morning crew, by the way, so it's relatively fresh.
Then it was a soap holder for a short while, but now...
Well, you're going to keep your toothbrush.
That's what I'm saying.
Not going to rest it right on the sink there. Danielle?
Yeah?
You're 15?
Yes.
What's up?
Hi. My boyfriend and me a while back tried anal, and he's a little bit whiter around than average.
Mm-hmm.
And it really hurt.
Whiter or wider?
Sound like whiter, but I
Wider.
figured it out. It's wider. Yeah.
It hurt, and he wants to again, and I'm willing to, but we've tried a couple more times.
It's like if you're hearing a commercial for a toothpaste and they said whiter teeth.
Yeah.
You would know they meant wider.
So when you talk
they
about the
said wider,
penis.
it's not actually making it wider. Yeah. So it's a context.
Yeah.
Danielle?
Yeah.
Right.
But Danielle, I want to stop you here. You're 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aren't you getting started a little late? I mean, for our callers start earlier in 15. Is that what you're going to say? I'm no mind reader, but I know after sitting next to Drew for 10 years, I think I know where he's heading. Why not 12 or 13? Isn't that what you're asking, Drew?
Of course. Thank you, Adam. That's nice.
Danielle, yes, 15.
What's going on?
At 15, I didn't even know where the anus was.
How old is? Have you ever heard that word at 15?
Not anus.
Not anus and sex together. Those are two.
No.
Those words.
Well, the town I grew up in, we had a river running through our town called the Myanus River.
Nice,
which was fantastic. So we became familiar with the anus at an early age.
So, how long have you been with this guy?
About 3 months now, and I'm
How old is he?
same age as me.
15.
Well, he's a week older.
That is really young. I hadn't even had sex when I was 15, but this was back in the tough 30s. So
So the first time we did, we were both 14. So
Oh, Danielle.
yeah.
What are you using for birth control?
Well, wait. The first time you had
sex,
you were 14.
Well, either one.
In other words, she just turned 15.
Yeah.
Is it the anal sex at 14 too?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I'm crazy. I'm crazy about this guy, and if I wasn't, I wouldn't do anything.
No, Daniel, this just means that you've got such heavy trauma in your life that kind of profound stimulation is what you need.
I'm a complete masochist.
Yeah, I know, because somebody made you that way.
Where's your dad?
I didn't know the word masochist when I was 15 either.
No, I know.
My
Quite
dad,
rangy, Daniel.
my dad's an asshole.
No
Your
kidding.
dad is. All right.
Strangely,
Ironically.
ironically, she uses that word to describe him. Strangely enough.
Where is your dad?
Ooh, a little pot here too.
Room over for me.
Little it's tobacco and a little marijuana going with her too.
What?
Me?
You
No.
smoking? What are you doing?
Nothing.
No? Nothing? No drugs?
Not right now. No way. I'm at home.
I know, not right now. I understand, but I can hear the residual
You're not
effects.
huffing copier toner as we speak?
Oh.
Through a rag that's wrapped around the phone?
I used to smoke.
Yeah, well, I can hear it. I know, we hear it.
You used to smoke pot. What happened? You got busted?
No. I used to
switched.
smoke cigarettes and a little weed, but not much. But I don't do either now because I've basically cleaned my life up, and I'm happy about that.
That's great.
All right.
Congratulations.
She's giving herself to the Lord. Now it's all about anal and calling it bad anal.
I never got busted for anything.
All right, good.
All right.
That's good. That's good.
All right.
I just
It's quite a
woke up
accomplishment
and
at
realized
15.
I was trying to kill myself or something.
Can I ask a simple question? How do you think your boyfriend would respond if you said that you didn't want to ever have anal sex with him?
He would say, "It's okay, baby. It doesn't matter."
There you go. Let's stay right
That's
with
the
that.
answer. Let's maybe hold off on the anal till you're able to vote at the very.
Focus on birth control.
It's not that. It wouldn't hurt me if the fact wasn't that it's just too wide. And
All right, whatever, Danielle. So what? It's whatever it is. It hurts. Don't do it. What are you using for birth control?
condoms.
All right, stay with it. Don't worry about the anal sex. Just
all right.
No,
Where is
no.
your dad? Where is your dad, by the way, goofball?
A room over from me.
Oh, see. I see. What's he do? Something with a truck?
He's a
Or
computer
skillet?
engineer.
Aha! I knew it.
Yeah, you could smell it a mile away.
A hillbill is like the Hatfields and the McCoys. That's the thing about the Hatfields and McCoy. The Hatfields computer techs. The McCoy's on the programming side. Of
course.
Yeah, that's what they want.
Hardware versus software.
Hardware versus software. All right, listen, Danielle. Just please stop trying to humiliate your father through humiliating yourself. That's the This is what goes on. Young women, they have a grudge against their father. The fathers don't pay attention to them. Maybe they're alcoholics. Maybe they abuse them. Maybe they just sort of act like they don't exist. Maybe they always wanted a son. And then the daughter essentially pays daddy back, except for she becomes the pincushion.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird strategy for paying someone back. You almost never pay anyone back that way. I mean, usually when you pay someone back, you go get that person.
She's like the voodoo doll.
Right.
She becomes voodoo. Actually, she just treats herself the way she feels her dad treated her.
Right.
And finds guys to continue that process.
Yeah, and at a certain point, she makes sure that her dad finds out about whatever's going on with her.
Not at a certain point. Thanksgiving, Easter, or Christmas.
Right, that's right. Big three. But never Yom Kippur.
Strangely enough.
Yeah. Christina?
Hello?
21, on with Moby. What's up?
I was just wondering, I kind of had a question. When I get close to climaxing, the other night with my boyfriend, for some strange reason, I just wanted him to pee in me, and we kind of laughed about it and shrugged it off, but then we were wondering, is that safe?
It's safe, but it's almost impossible. A guy, a guy with for him to pee, a guy with a good erection is going to have almost impossible to pee, and if he's near orgasm, it's really truly impossible.
I'd like to try, though.
I know you have.
I think here's how it would work with me. Oh yeah, no, I can do it. Done it a million times. Sorry, Rabbit. It just didn't happen. I'll try me again about 3 days to see if we can do it again. Well, I was going to say 3 hours, but who we can. Yeah, it's a weird impulse on your behalf.
No, I know, and I laughed about it. I didn't know, it just came out.
Yeah. Is it, can you connect it to anything? Is there anything we should know?
Well, no, it's just when we're in like a certain position with my legs around his shoulders and it's deep penetration, for some reason, I just had the urge and I laughed about it, but it's, I guess it's kind of simultaneous to him coming in me, but
yeah, so you want him to just put fluid in you. Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he'll do that anyway. Don't worry.
Yeah, but what I'm asking is I don't know. Were you ever, did a horse ever urinate on you when you're a 3-year-old or something like that? No. All right, that could happen.
I was kind of gross myself. I just thought it was weird. I don't know.
All right.
Well, it's not particularly.
Oh, she has another question. Wait, this should be good.
But urine, urine when it leaves the body, it is sterile.
Quite sterile.
Yeah.
Quite sterile.
Yeah, you're fine, but it's just a tall order. Although if he's wearing a condom, it becomes
impossible
or comical,
irrelevant. Yeah, yes,
interesting. Like one of those, those you go to the fair and you get the squirt guy,
like the clown's mouth. Yeah.
Clown's mouth. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Where was she, Christina?
All right, your other question.
Okay. After I have a real intense orgasm, I get really bad cramps, and I was just wondering, like, why and what can I do to stop that from happening? Because it's just a real bad discomfort after.
Yeah, usually, oftentimes anyway, that's a spasm of the pubococcygeus muscle, which is on the floor of the pelvis. And it's a hard thing to not, to get control over when it happens. So it's not something you can easily, sometimes doing Kegel exercises might help with that, but for the most part, it's about just relaxing and not clamping down too hard when you do have the orgasm.
It's only when you orgasm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, and you orgasm every time?
Most of the time.
So, let me talk to Moby and Drew about this. If you have a 21-year-old woman who just orgasms most of the time, doesn't seem to have any history of trauma, and sort of just
it's weird,
flirted with the notion of being urinated in, this is just someone who just is good to go.
Yeah.
Like, this is somebody sort of almost has a male mentality when it comes to sex.
Yeah, she's high drive, high tumescence.
Yeah.
Tumescence. That's a fantastic word.
It's strong.
Yeah.
It's almost, the only thing better is tumescence monitor, which...
turgid.
Yeah, it's a good word.
Priapic.
No, I don't even know what that one means.
What was that again?
Priapic.
What does it mean?
A priapism, I believe, is when you can't...
never being able to lose your erection. Yeah. I like that. All right, let's see. We got a Moby song to play. We got a man boob question. Got the Pope.
But
Pope's gone.
It's a little bit odd. I mean, I'm old. We've all sort of been around the block a lot. I've never heard, and maybe I'm naive, but I've never heard of a woman wanting to be urinated in.
There's a lot of things.
Come up a time or two on this show.
You correct me if I'm wrong on this. I think there's a lot of primitive impulses that women have that are never spoken of.
Yeah.
At this point in history, for some reason, there are two particularly I think, and I don't know, but I kind of hearing this from women. One is the desire to have something put in. That desire of the guy emitting something into her is a important part of the gratification of sex.
Interesting.
Of having that experience, of receiving something. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And number
That's why I
two,
do number 2.
that's good.
It's much.
It's
better than number 1.
Well, if you think about it, it's
Two comes after one.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a taller order.
And it's bigger than what I got. But go ahead.
Anyway, take a beat on that one.
Okay.
All right. The other thing is lordosis. When women get aroused, they kind of present, and they get a tightening of the muscle in the back, and their rear goes up, like cats do that. Female cats, when you push on them. And I think women like some stimulation back there too. We were for this Discovery Health thing.
You're talking about the ass now?
The back, the low back.
Oh, but what's that have to do with the urination?
I just saying we're talking about 2 impulses that women never talked about. That women have. For instance, we did this whole thing on erogenous zones, and all these women were saying, "Oh, my back is my erogenous zone." You're my back. Like what? Absolutely back.
Well, the other thing too, I think with women, I think we think that the domain of sort of primitive sexuality is all the male domain.
Right.
And
I haven't found that to be the case at all.
But I think the culture kind of does that.
The Neanderthalian sort of approach to sex is reserved for the guys. Women are much more. I don't know. They're much more organic that way in a certain sense. I mean, they probably respond to sense, meaning the way something smells more than a guy does. They probably respond to more. We're probably more concrete than they are in our sexuality. So why shouldn't they be just as involved with the weird stuff as we are?
All sorts of things. Yeah.
Yeah, they should, in theory, almost be more receptive to it. In a weird way, I think society doesn't want to let them be that way. But
they don't want. It's almost they don't want to talk about it themselves. Because why don't women discuss it?
Right.
It's strange.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right.
Anyway, I'm looking for people tonight again for television for Discovery Health who've been recently divorced or recently single who are back on the dating scene and want to tell us about that on television. So call in. We will take those calls.
Let's hear a Moby song, shall we?
Great.
Okay. We're going to play Spiders.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Off of Hotel. This is
a song that's it's sort of my homage / tribute to David Bowie. And if for some reason David Bowie's lawyers happen to be listening, I ask them to please be kind to me. And I know we live in a litigious society, but I'm not looking for any lawsuits. It's just it's a benign tribute homage to David Bowie.
All right, Ziggy, don't sue. This is Spiders. Hotel, name of the CD, and it seemed like David Bowie could sue you for that.
Yeah, well, there's some liberal youth, like there's the quote in the chorus is it's called Spiders, which is sort of based on Ziggy Stardust and the spiders from Mars. So, but again, we do live in a litigious society, so people can sue each other for whatever they so choose.
Yeah, but it's uncool in rock and roll to sue Moby. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah. Because he ain't the
problem
man.
You
know what I'm saying? He's far from the man. All right, quiet down.
I just don't know the attorneys.
Drew's a doctor. He hates everybody.
No, I just think the suer would see it that way, but the attorneys might see an opportunity and just
All right. Listen, he's fine. I'll represent you, Mo, if there's trouble. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, just got pregnant, awful cramps. How about man boobs?
No. Listen, she's having a miscarriage. I got to talk to her.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll take a few commercials and then we'll talk to her after this.
Loveline.
Here tonight, Moby has himself a CD. It's called Hotel. We'll hear something else off of that in the 11 o'clock hour. When we left off, we were talking about Michelle, who's 22. She just got pregnant. She thinks she's having some difficulties. Michelle?
Yeah?
What's up?
Well, it's my first pregnancy. I'm about 11 weeks, and I've been having some cramping, like really bad, and I called my doctor about it. And I described what was going on, and I had a discharge that it wasn't like red or anything, but it was like a brownish red color. And I am sober. I'm a year sober. I did lots of drugs and drinking. And I want to know if that might be maybe some of the effects. And my boyfriend and I are...
No. Listen, if you are not using drugs right now, it's not as though residual effects are going to be... the baby's going to be under some residual effect.
How about the God punishment factor, Drew? Are you working that in?
I'm not working that in just yet, but you're welcome to do so.
All right.
But Michelle, what did your doctor tell you to do?
He just said lots of bed rest. That was about it. And if I saw any spotting, to go to a hospital.
Yeah, but that brown discharge would qualify as spotting. Did you tell him about the brown discharge?
Yeah,
He didn't care about that, huh?
and apparently not. He just said, bed rest.
Mm-hmm. Bed rest is a good idea, but boy, if you have actual bleeding, this could be an ectopic pregnancy, although it's a little late in the game for that.
Mm-hmm.
And it could
you mean you'd know it?
You'd be in,
11 weeks is what, 9 months?
9 months. Okay. And the possibility of a threatened abortion is here, the threatened miscarriage. So you really, you get any bleeding at all, I would go to an emergency room. I really would.
Do ectopic pregnancies usually happen to people with endometriosis?
No, they happen. Endometriosis is more issues with fertility per se. The ectopics are people who have dysfunctions of the fallopian tube, so it's a tubal pregnancy, and they're congenital, meaning you can be born with dysfunctions of the tube. Most commonly, though, it's infections in the tube, which a lot of people get these days, and they can be from bacteria that are in the vagina. It could be sexually transmitted diseases. So the tube dysfunction is a very, very common thing. Probably the most common cause would be chlamydia.
Where are you at 11 weeks? What do you got in you? If we took it out of you, what would we be seeing at 11 weeks?
Little tiny person.
Little person?
Little lizard.
Little lizard.
Even at 11 weeks, really?
11 weeks, really? Fingers? Would be fingers?
Let me get the book out. I'll show you what we got. I think
you got something in a book?
There'd be the beginning. I mean, by the second trimester, you're.
All right, so we're almost at 3 months at 11 weeks, right? What do you got? You got digits?
I think so.
How many nostrils?
They've got these branchial pouches that still. No, they should be gone by then. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Here comes the book. Here we go.
All right, we got a book. Oh, it's great. Oh, Nazi war atrocities. This is awesome. Listen, those people, not everything they did was awful. They got some great graphic pictures of what goes on at 3 months. True, you're not going to find anything at 3 months.
I think you're probably right. But it's as I recall.
Go on the internet.
Pretty much a person, a little homunculus.
A little homunculus. All right. I think we got one working the board tonight. Homunculus.
Homunculus. Okay, I got it. The plural of homunculus would be homunculi.
Homunculi.
There we go.
Do you know how they used to try to make homunculi back in the good old days of alchemy? They would take a test tube and put some semen and cow manure in the test tube and bury it by the light of a full moon, and they maintained that if you came back 3 months later, there'd be a tiny little homunculus at the bottom of the test tube.
That's really nice.
So I encourage the listeners to try that.
Here's 5 weeks.
It's a healthy experiment.
No, here's 5 weeks. You look like a baby hamster.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
That's 5 weeks.
Yeah.
But that's not exactly to scale.
Right.
That's a very large-looking hamster. I mean,
all right. Ooh, I like the tail. What goes on with this tail, Drew?
It goes away.
It goes away?
It helps you to stabilize yourself in the womb. You can swim around with the tail.
Do you eat it? Where's it go? Does your mom crap it out?
These are your ass moves down around it, basically.
Oh, I see. It stays and we fill it in.
There you go.
Okay. And then where are you? So at 5 weeks, you look like just like a little hamster.
Just at 10 weeks, quite a bit more developed.
Wow.
11 weeks.
Wow. Well, homunculi.
Can I have a look at that?
You ready to rock here, Drew?
No, I'm busy looking at these pictures. Hang on. Here you go.
Who we got to talk to? Let's talk to man boobs.
Oh, we lost the one I want to talk to.
Aaron?
Hi, Adam. Hi, Drew. Hi, Moby.
Hi.
What's happening? You're 22?
I don't know how much info you have, but I'm the soccer accident guy who lost a testicle. I talked to you guys last month, and since I talked to you last, I had the prosthetic nut put in, and I've been putting on a bunch of weight, and I'm developing man boobs.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just? I don't in any way want to make light of this because it's a serious thing. But a prosthetic nut, if you could have an acronym, it would be peanut.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Homunculi, peanut.
Okay.
Well, all kinds of great things tonight.
Go ahead. So you had, what's it made out of?
It's polyurethane.
All right. And I'm thinking, I didn't have one removed, but I am thinking about putting a third one in. Just in case I do lose one, then I'm right.
When you're right.
I'm right. Prime.
Just insurance,
And so you had it put in, and now you start growing man boobs. Are you connecting it to this prosthesis?
Well, what I'm thinking is that my drop in testosterone is causing something to flare up inside, and I'm developing a rack, I guess.
No.
Bogus. Yeah, we don't believe you. We don't believe you, Aaron.
What this thing was put in 3 weeks ago?
Aaron's full of crap.
I know.
No. It's I had the prosthetic put in the middle of February. That's when I last talked to you guys. I don't know if you even remember me.
I thought you said it was a month ago.
Well, that was 6 weeks ago.
That's when the man boobs.
So middle of February.
No, I remember this. I remember everyone who ever called this show, except for tonight.
6 weeks ago. And then what's happened since then?
Since the middle of February, I've put on about 25 pounds. And
6 weeks. Well, first of all, putting on
6 weeks, and I'm just like quick background. I've always been very skinny, almost spindly, and I've never been able to gain weight. I eat a lot, and now all of a sudden, since the nut came out,
all right, hold on a second. Let's. I got a theory. I know it sounds bizarre. Maybe the nut never went in. Maybe breast implants instead. Sometimes your chart gets swapped at the cosmetic surgery center. Interesting.
Yeah,
That's a lawsuit.
Oh,
Plus, there's some actress walking around with a nut
on her labia.
In her labia. Yeah, because when the charts get mixed up, they got to do the other one too. All right. So, Drew, you get a nut removed. You still should have enough testosterone, shouldn't you?
Absolutely. That one wasn't producing testosterone anyway. I wonder if somehow the shock of surgery.
Wait, why wasn't that one producing testosterone?
Because it died.
No, he got a soccer accident.
Right. It was crushed or something.
Well, I know, but before it was crushed, wasn't it producing something?
Yes, before it was crushed, but the soccer accident was long ago.
I thought the soccer accident was. Oh,
I could ask.
All right, we could ask. Ryan.
Yeah.
No, Aaron.
Oh, wrong question.
Ryan.
Sorry, Aaron. Sorry. Aaron, when was the soccer accident?
It was December 28th, right before New Year's.
Okay.
And they didn't test your testosterone levels after the procedure? Or recently?
Not recently, since the prosthetic went in, no.
Why not?
I don't know. I've gone to the doctor when they told me to, and things like that. I had the follow-ups afterwards, and
you've been saying, I think something's happened to me. I'm losing my testosterone of peripheral testosterone effects.
Mm-hmm.
What could be happening? And they just blew you off.
No. Well, when I went back to the doctor after the boobs started manifesting, I went in and my doctor almost started laughing at me, and it was really uncomfortable and things like that. So
no,
none of this makes any sense at all.
It feels very bogus, Aaron.
She didn't. Well, yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Well, what other if you were to lose a testicle and have a drop in testosterone, what other symptoms would you have?
If you lose a testicle, your other testicle picks up quite nicely. And what I was trying to build a case for is maybe somehow that it was manipulated during surgery inadvertently, and maybe there was some transient drop. There would not be a permanent.
I got another theory.
But if you lost both your testes, what was the question?
If for some reason
your testosterone shut off, let's say you got a pituitary tumor producing prolactin that shuts your testosterone down. Usually those tumors actually occur sort of before puberty, or often they do. And even if they don't, the fact is your sex drive goes away. You start feeling less aggressive, more sort of docile. You're not interested in girls anymore. You're not interested in competing. There's a great book out there called Man-Made about a guy that had a tumor going through adolescence and how he felt.
I thought it was a sitcom about a gay maid. That would be funny. It moves in with a family of Jehovah's Witnesses. I mean, that's funny.
Man-made.
Yeah.
It's M-A-D-E, not M-A-I-D.
Yeah, but a flamboyant black guy.
It will be funny.
I think of Jehovah's Witnesses. That'd be funny.
I think that would be really good. Yeah.
But he talks about
theme,
how he liked girls, but he wasn't really that into it. And in sports, he could never really compete. He got the tumor out. It's a brain tumor, and his testosterone levels came up. And he describes how when he came to life, how he was like couldn't believe it.
He wanted to chase goats through the fields and rip their throats out with his teeth.
He became a professional hockey player, and he became quite the swordsman with the ladies.
Yeah, we're allowed to say "cockman" on the air because they do say that.
I think.
Oh yeah, that's right. Worked on a boat. All right, let me say a couple of things. Theory number one. I say that the replacement testy they put in him weighed 25 pounds. That's where the weight came from.
Yes.
They put a cannonball,
put a bowling ball,
put a medicine ball in his sack. Took some doing. I would definitely go bigger
listen, just to fill your sack,
just to
put a medicine ball in there.
Yeah.
Be honest here.
I don't even want a replacement testicle. I want compressed air. You're walking around like
again back to the clown's mouth thing.
And God forbid there's ever a maritime disaster. Who's covered?
Yeah, you're set.
Well, but you would drown because you'd just be floating
upside down.
The Coast Guard would come by and there's big distended sack floating
on top.
I'd crawl on top, and I would save a few lucky gents for the water with me. The other thing, Drew, is I would like to convince each testy that the other one was gone, so they started producing
testosterone. But too much testosterone isn't such a fun thing.
I would just like to do it for 6 months.
You guys both have all your hair. which is great, and I congratulate you for it.
What he's saying is he
don't.
has more testosterone, is what he's saying. See?
Well,
So,
he
like,
does.
That's right.
And yes, I mean, if you want more testosterone, suddenly you have to say goodbye to your hair.
Well, that's true. Yeah, we'll be like hairy chicks. It'll be awesome.
You might lose that hair in your ass then.
Oh, Drew, how dare you? Right in front of it, too. Moby, you're very, I'll tell you the great thing. There's no, you kids don't know how lucky you have it today with the wear your hair however you wanted to wear it. Because Moby,
Yes.
you're not an old man, but not a
I'm not a young man either.
But when did the hair start to thin out for you?
The hair started thinning about 12 years ago.
And what age were you, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I'm 39 now, so that was like late 20s.
Yeah.
All right, so late 20s, the hair starts thinning, and as it does with guys, it starts thinning around the top, and the sides seem to be okay.
But something I just have to point out, because
Yes.
radio is not really a visual medium.
Mhm.
While you were doing that, just for the benefit of the people listening, you were caressing Drew's head.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You should
Well, he does that anyway.
So you should see where my big toe is.
Uh-huh.
I'll let you smell it during the break. The point...
Remember that river you mentioned at the beginning?
Oh,
The point is you would now see in the 70s, if you were a rocker
You'd
or
have
in
to-
the
you'd have
music
to-
industry, you would have to grow a ponytail with
Yeah.
what was left of your hair, and then you look like David Crosby, just some sort
You'd
of
have to,
maniac.
not just a ponytail, you'd have to have sort of some sort of weird mad scientist stuff coming out the side.
Yeah, you look like Knick Knack from Rocky Horror Picture Show or
And
something.
now, thank goodness, the precedent has been set for musicians with shaved heads.
Oh.
Otherwise, I'd be sunk.
Yeah.
No, it would. If this is 1973, you'd have crazy bozo hair. You'd have to have 14-inch hair, except for nothing on top. Yeah, it was horrible. Remember those weird bald guys who would have to have like ponytails?
Bozo's the perfect description.
It was horrible.
Yeah, Bozo actually looked a little better, a little more grown.
Yeah, well, there was a context. All right, Moby here tonight with the shaved head, and ladies love him. We'll take a quick break. Hotel, name of the CD. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, how you doing? Ooh, look at your hair.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Moby in studio tonight. Hotel, name of the new CD. Go to www.mobyquietdrew.com. Drew has this, no matter how many times we discuss it, Drew has this weird impulse to jump in the middle of like me giving addresses.
No, I'm just telling you I'd like to say something.
I know, and that was good. You held your hand up. Oftentimes, you will pop in when I'm giving the name of the book or the album or whatever. It's weird.
It's not
Go
good.
ahead.
Looking for newly single
I do
divorced
want to
couples.
say this about the new book. No, go ahead.
For
Newly
Discovery Health
divorced.
Channel. Newly divorced or single couples who are single people are starting to date again and come on television and talk about their experiences, and also young married couples for this program. So thank you.
I saw, so obviously the Pope passed on over the weekend, and I saw a guy who was an expert on sainthood being interviewed on the evening news.
See, I was wondering where you're going to go with this, because I was like, it seems like, I'm just wondering if it's a little too early for Pope jokes.
Well,
I'm my opinion notwithstanding, but I was just...
it is. Well, here's the deal. And I'm trying to think with like making, because obviously at a certain point you can make fun of, we'll be able to do John Benet Ramsey jokes. Our kids will. God willing. No, I'm just saying, once you get, now maybe our kids, once the person would have been dead by natural causes anyway, you're allowed to do whatever you want.
A little bit of time and distance,
Yeah. Like, people do jokes about the Lindbergh baby. It was a little baby, right?
Yeah.
All right, you can do a joke about that because he would have been dead by now. Right? All right. All right, and who knows what kind of damage he would have done as a teen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can speculate, but we can joke about that.
Yeah.
Now, you're not supposed to make jokes about people who just died, but I say if they're over 80, it's almost game on.
Because it's their normal life expectancy.
Yeah, they made it.
Yeah.
So much of the
I hope when I get there that's in fact what will happen.
So much of
immediately begin joking.
sadness of dying.
Yeah.
I'll
You'll be there.
organize
Yeah.
the roast.
Thank you. That'll be great.
Drew up there in a casket, more animated than he is on the show, by the way. Deceased.
Yeah.
But the
Your point?
Well, my point is, no, I don't have a Pope joke, but when they're talking about the qualifications of becoming sainted. I saw an expert on Nightline or something, and it's like they have guys that sit around. It's like, first off, it's 5 years. You have to be dead for 5 years before you can be reviewed, which is funny because it's the same period for the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Oh my God!
It's really a Hall of Fame. But I'm sure they came first. I'm sure, the Pro Football Hall of Fame and the Baseball Hall of Fame probably ripped them off. But essentially, you got to be retired or dead in terms of being sainted. You need to be dead for 5 years. And then they need to verify miracles. Right. And they need 2.
Right.
And they argue about them. Like, there's this thing where, like, I think Mother Teresa should be sainted. How come? Well, one time when she was in Sri Lanka, this chick had a big tumor, and she came up to her, and she put her hand on her belly and said, "My child, you're cured." And the chick was cured later on, and someone is like, "Yeah, I don't know. She was doing some chemo, too, so that doesn't really count." Oh, my God. And then they argue over whether things are miracles or not. And if you can get 2 confirmed kills under your belt, then you can move on to sainthood. Which is comical, but it's funny when there's just sort of adults, educated adults, and they're sitting around and they're going, "Yeah, I wouldn't call that a miracle. Maybe a mini miracle, but not really," because she was undergoing some. She was talking to her oncologist during the time she actually met the Pope, so I don't think his hand laying upon her abdomen really did it. And then people argue over other things, and things need to be confirmed. Do you have a picture of that miracle? Well, we need an affidavit from the Guatemalan chick whose tumor was cured by the Pope. Can we get her in here?
And by the tumors are the miracles are never true feats outside of natural forces. They're always things that are speculated to be impossible becoming possible. Like, it's impossible for her to cure it, and she got cured. Okay.
Here's what I want. Get out the video camera. He takes his staff. He points it at a shrub. It bursts into flames. That's one. I'm counting that one. When we got to look around, make sure there's no pyrotechnics involved or anything.
But I wonder if before someone who might be a candidate for sainthood, before they die, if they maybe sort of like fabricate some like stunts.
I would definitely work something up.
Like get someone to like get some sort of like fake prosthetic tumor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you come up and put your hand on it.
Well, then
you just happen to have the video camera there.
Right, then you're one of those guys that does operations with out knives.
I'm with Moby. If I knew I was on the cusp of sainthood and close to the grave, you'd
figure something out.
I'd bring a couple patsies in, work out a tumor or two, just to play it safe.
Sure.
Because what I would like is like 6 or 8 miracles, and then they could still shoot holes in 3 or 4 of them, still be left with a handful.
There you go.
Okay.
Good times.
All right. I just like the idea that someone's like, "Hey, I want to make Mother Teresa a saint." No way! Are you high?
Unacceptable.
Please, what has that bitch done for anybody?
What the deuce?
Come on. You let Mother Teresa in, you open the floodgates. Next thing you know, Pete Rose wants to be saved. Come on, let's go, people. Let's focus now.
And also, you know how, like, once someone's royalty, they can sell their title?
Yeah.
Like if you're the Viscount of Gloucester, you can sell your Viscountness to some, like, I don't know, guy who sells used cars in Toledo.
That's how my dad became the Viscount of Gloucester.
Nice.
But I wonder if you can sell sainthood. Like, suppose, like,
your family.
You're dead.
The family falls on hard times, and like their great granduncle was a saint. So can you sell their sainthood to, I don't know, Donald Trump or Bill Gates?
You don't need to sell it. Just imagine the endorsement deals that would roll in.
Sure.
Yeah. Forget about winning the World Series. Put you on the Wheaties. That's cracker companies. That's a natural. Just do the math. Sacrament. All right, we'll take a quick break. Engineer Chris has no idea what happened in this show. We'll take a quick break. Moby, the thought-provoking Moby, in studio tonight. We'll take a quick break. Be right back after this. Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Moby in studio tonight. The interesting, thought-provoking Moby, nice guy.
Yeah,
nice guy.
It's mighty kind of you to say.
I like nice people and a gentle person. I was,
but filled with testosterone, as we've
and narcissistic,
narcissistic, gentle person with no hair, filled with testosterone.
No, he's seething with testosterone. His hair didn't.
That's the priapism.
Hair did not fall out. It got shot out. Actually, like a blow gun. Just
it ran screaming from my head.
Yeah, hit the ground. Blew out of there. So much testosterone pumping.
Don't do drugs.
Yes. All right. Where are we, Drew?
Start with number 4.
I was watching a commercial last night. I saw a commercial for I don't know, some medication for venereal warts or herpes or something. They're doing a lot of now it's fair game with the medication.
Game on.
The boner stuff sort of paved the way for all the other stuff you got going in your pants. And everyone said, look, they can advertise stuff for boners. What about for crabs or herpes
really important
or
things, chlamydia and stuff.
chlamydia or gonorrhea? And so whenever you see the commercial, it's usually always about the person is going about their business. They're never in a fetal position crying on the phone, crying and blaming. They're going about their business. And now they got their partner with them, although it's unclear if that's the person they got it from. And it's usually implied that this guy has it, but he's still moving on with his life. He's got a beautiful lady with him. And I was thinking, it's kind of a bad gig as an actor. Like, you'd much rather be the brawny lumberjack than you would be the guy stricken with genital warts, But worst gig, the girlfriend. Who are you, the actors? No, I'm the chick who's staying with the guy who cheated on me with the genital warts, or whatever the math is.
Right.
Just being the actress who's with the guy with the genital warts. I say worst gig.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. All right, hypothetical for both of you. I've asked this.
Which would you rather?
Which would you rather?
For $1 million.
Now, listen. I'm going to paint a very graphic picture, but we don't need to ask any questions. This is a strip club. Here's the hypothetical. Okay. There's a strip club.
Okay.
The strip club. There are no lap dances going on at this strip club.
Okay, so it's an out-of-business strip club.
Right. It doesn't exist anymore. Only my hypothetical world. Yeah. It's a little bit.
It used to exist in Los Angeles during a brief period of.
I used to go to a place like this. Yeah. It's a place. It's kind of a flash dance type. It's a PG-13 R-rated movie strip club. 3 dances, topless. Top comes off on the third dance, lights lower. No grabbing, no face plants, nothing like that. No.
Is this in one of the red states?
This would be in a red state. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
Nobody objects.
Now this is club. Now your daughter either dances at this club, or she's the one who runs out there with the Windex bottle to clean off the mirror and put the Purell on the pole and wipe that down, desanitize.
So that's the question?
Yeah, about every second or third dancer, she's got to run out there like the guy follows the elephant.
Well, you've explained to me that in this now, when we talk to people on this show that they're calling that are strippers, they're usually full-fledged strippers. Mm-hmm. So I've never really talked to one of these women that does the sort of bikini dancing thing. But you've dated one of those, and you've educated me.
But don't bring the baggage. Don't bring the emotional baggage.
I'm just saying. And you've educated me that is not as, I don't want to use too strong a word, troubled a group, diverse a group. Well, so yes, I'll go for the dancer.
Dancer.
So she's just, but I think it's hard without a little more detail. Like, what's she doing with the money? Is she giving it to her like deadbeat musician boyfriend, or is it she saving it to buy insulin for her child?
No story.
Yeah, that's
okay.
That's the part you have to do your own math on. But let's just assume that the money's just going to.
Well, the thing is, I've known a lot of dancers.
You have,
and none of them seem particularly happy with their line of work.
No, but that's true. But at least if somebody is a dancer, they may have other capacities to maneuver through life.
I would go with the woman cleaning the pole with the Purell.
You would.
Because I think that she's going to be able to go home and fall asleep next to her boyfriend and not feel bad about it.
Not hate men.
What about if she runs out on stage and there's some drunken guy yelling, "You missed a spot, sweetie," and
if she was my daughter, I would have taught her martial arts at an early age. She could wait in the parking lot for him and crush his trachea with her foot.
I like that.
All right,
I'm going with Moby.
All right. Hey, Hazel, you missed a cheek smudge spot on the mirror. They start laughing. She's always got her ass is a little too big to strip, but she's wearing the black tights, and hoping it goes away. Which one? I'm
going to go with.
You're going with the mop
because I think long term she has the chance of emerging less scathed.
Yes.
Okay. She's not bringing down the kind of money. She's not getting that kind of money.
But then again, I've never known dancers to be really responsible when it comes to money. Some are.
Yeah, but
I don't want to cast aspersions on all of them.
This is your daughter. She would be more responsible with that money.
See, then when you start doing that, then it becomes, she wouldn't be a dancer. So.
Well, but in my hypothetical world, she's got to dance or clean up after the dancer. True. Which is it?
The cleanup.
Cleanup.
You've
now changed.
Cleanup.
All right. Who's going to tell your daughter? I'll have to talk to her. All right, Daddy says you're going to mop up after strippers. I'm sorry, sweetie. All right. Drew, seriously, And then it's a bachelor party.
You're gonna make it worse.
And the whipped cream comes out, and she's spraying the whipped cream around. It's getting on the floor, and she's got to come in and mop it off.
We've been to bachelor parties, and we've seen the sort of what women who get hired to work bachelor parties have to put up with. I'm going to go with the cleanup person because
no idea.
I've never seen it.
It's like degrading misogyny at its worst.
They drink
and you go.
What's that?
You've gone.
I've been to a few, yeah.
A few?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
At Drew's bachelor party, they drink Pepsi free and play Connect 4. and then about 8:45, someone yawns really big. And everyone goes,
yeah, that's
my pager's going off.
That's me for the night.
Better call the night.
Campari and Mr. Pibb.
Drew's not allowed to go to bachelor party. Moby to bachelor party. Yeah. I picture Moby just getting ripped and maybe hopping on a couple of strippers or something
he's
like that.
Clued us into the passion.
I've got a dirty past.
Really?
Yeah, a very, very boring present, but a dirty past.
It's why guys like that can't go to those kinds of parties, you see.
When getting a little cathartic for Drew. It is true that when it comes to male sexuality especially, just hard to judge a book by its cover. It really is. Moby, obviously a man of passion. Drew, a man of exquisite passion. Me, who people think is some sort of escaped mental patient, pedophile, rapist, lunatic, is really sort of boring.
You just want to be held?
Yeah, beat off.
He wants just beat off.
Yeah.
Much more boring.
Yeah. Tony?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
22.
Adam,
What's up, man? What's going on?
Dr. Drew.
Tony?
Man?
Hey, Tony.
How's it going, bro?
Yeah. What's up? What do we do it for now?
Basically, I'm a 22-year-old sex addict, addicted to prostitution, mostly massage places, few escorts, a lot of street hookers, kind of things like that. And the thing is it's costing me a lot of money.
What's a street hooker run you these days for intercourse?
Oh, for intercourse?
Which you never bothers with, by the way.
Oh. What do you get, oral sex?
Mostly, yeah, from street hookers. I get oral. But
what's that run you?
I could get it from anywhere as low as $10 to maybe $300.
Oh, $300.
Oh, and what kind of gratuity do you do on $10? I give him like $1.70 or. I mean, you're supposed to tip, but at $10, you know what I mean?
I think you can round up. I mean, like you don't have to stick to that 17% law.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like a minimum shelf at $5.
I see. Okay, so my $10 BJ would cost you $15. Okay.
Well, depending on how good she is, yeah, it would.
Oh, right. Of course. Right. Yeah, you don't want to.
The problem is now is just that basically what it comes down to is I do want to stop this. It's getting really bad. And every time I try to stop it and save money, when I make enough, I will be right back out there again trying to...
Have you been addicted to any chemicals ever in the past?
No, surprisingly, no, I have not.
Can I ask an odd question?
Go ahead.
I don't understand the difference between sex addiction and sex enthusiasm, because it seems like if you're in a relationship that you would be with someone who would also have a lot of enthusiasm for sex, and you wouldn't have to pay anything, and it would be safe, and you could have a nice, loving, fantastic sex life.
What about it, Drew? What's the difference?
Let's let him answer that. Why can't he do that?
He's not going to answer that.
That's just the problem. I'm kind of shallow. I know. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm a real shallow kind of person. I really want to, I am seeing, dating, a really fantastic girl. She's really, really cool. But, physically, she just doesn't really do it for me on that level.
Well, but here's all... Oh, wait, we got a bad connection, so I'm put him on hold. I'll answer for Moby's question for Tony, which is there's no thrill in doing whatever to the same person over and over and over again. There needs to be a thrill. There's a thrill-seeking part here.
It's a rather complex issue, because on one hand, it may be that if he does find somebody that really turns him on, it would create a level of intimacy that he couldn't tolerate. So that's really what this is about, is being unable to be in a real relationship. Secondly, it is as Adam is mentioning, it needs a certain level of intensity that usually these guys that get sexually addicted kind of keep upping the ante in terms of what it is they're going for.
Because it's just my experience is the most exciting, thrilling sex I've ever had has been in stable, committed relationships where I've known the person really well, and you can actually get very experimental, and it's very intimate. It's like physically a lot more interesting. interesting, emotionally a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
Healthy person.
Well, yeah, you're healthy.
Well, in
no, I mean
certain ways.
it's sort of like saying, look, I enjoy a cocktail in the social situation, but I don't understand why you drink at 8 a.m. before you went to
Right.
work.
It's
It's
the
like,
same
well, he's got a
thing.
problem. That's why he does it. I love booze, sex. You like booze and sex, but you don't.
And there are
have to
genetic
go with
and
prostitutes.
environmental reasons for this. The most common reason environmentally that trigger this stuff is some sort of kind of like Tony would have premature sexual experiences like before the age of 11 kind of thing.
Tony?
Yeah, exactly. As Dr. Drew was saying, the premature. I was molested by my grandmother when I was about 4 or 5.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm sorry.
And so that's what triggers this.
Grandmother.
So wires this in.
Yeah. Is there any way to go into couples? Like if you're in a relationship that seems really supportive and something you want to stick to, can you go into therapy with your partner?
No, that would have little effect on this. It would be useful in the context of a more global treatment plan for his addiction. The place to start, Tony, is maybe if you're in LA, the Del Amo Treatment Center has got a lot of people expert in treating sexual compulsion, sexual addiction. So I would check that out.
And by the
Del
way,
Amo Treatment Center in Torrance.
Talk about spinning a compass, 13. And then listen, I don't want to, again, I don't label, but Jewish or Asian?
Neither.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What?
Is actually what is it?
Mexican Irish.
Shocking. Okay. I'm almost 100% on these things. Once in a while I'm wrong. It's usually the Asians and the Jews that do that.
But if it's a result of like early childhood sexual trauma, it's certainly not shallow behavior.
No, I was sort of amused at the way our culture would like to cast these things out as shallowness. I'm just into physical things. No, it's far more complex than that. And it's much more poignant than that, too. It's much more human than that.
Well, here's the thing. Almost all sort of fiddling or tampering with a child manifests itself sexually at some point, and it's almost always a bad thing.
Yes. Things that terrorize in childhood are converted into attraction in adulthood.
Right. So grandmother having relations with you is a good 9.5 on the sort of F meter when it comes to a kid.
Yes.
I mean, and boys are usually a little more durable emotionally as kids. Grandma coming at them that direction is got to be enough just to spin them around.
Yeah.
So, of course, you then get into this. As a matter of fact, he probably could be worse off.
Oh, yeah.
He could be killing these people when he's done with them.
Yeah.
Tony.
Yes.
What with your grandmother? Did you have sex with her?
No, it was nothing like that. As far as I can remember, basically,
so a little making out, some hand holding.
I remember a lot of fondling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Like in a body parts.
Oh, God knows what was done to her 60 years before that.
Right.
Is she?
Or in Tony's case, 45 years.
Right. Is she still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive. This is all stems from my mother's side of the family, which is just totally effed up family.
All right. Irish or Mexican?
They're the Irish part.
Oh, that's a nice twist. All right.
Okay.
All right there.
Well, Tony, Del Amo, if you don't want to go to the facility, 12-step SA, you can call just any AA program and ask for a referral to SA.
Yeah, the thing about any form, I think, everyone always talks about meth and booze and stuff like that, but gambling, sex, those will take you down about as fast.
Sure, absolutely. And people are even more ashamed of those, and so it's harder to get them to treatment. But if they go to a 12-step meeting, they'll find people, dozens, with their story, exactly what they have been dealing with, and people that will support them through it.
Germany or Florida?
Yes.
All right.
Need a break.
Aaron?
Yeah?
You're 16?
Yep.
You want to play a little Germany or Florida?
Yes, I do.
Moby, here's how the game goes. All
Okay, I
bizarre
look forward to
stories.
finding out about it.
This is awesome. All bizarre stories either emanate from either Germany or Florida. We've learned from doing this program. They tell us the story, and then we guess. Is it Germany or Florida? Hey, and by the way...
Do we all get to guess?
We all get to guess. Good. We all, excluding Engineer Chris, who's... Hey, Aaron?
Yeah?
Hold on one second. Anderson, I ran into David Allen Greer Thursday night. He
emailed me, too.
He was angry that we weren't playing his Germany or Florida theme song. I, of course, blamed it on Anderson. But now, and it is his fault, but now I'm going to ask Anderson to go ahead and find David Allen Greer or Dag or Renee Mann.
Florida! It's Germany! Florida!
There you go.
That was fantastic. You must have been up half the night working on that.
Awesome. All right, Aaron, go ahead.
Okay. The all-time record holder for eating the most would appear to be a 23-year-old fashion model. At what turned out to be her last meal, the young woman managed to put away 19 pounds of food. 1 pound of liver, 2 pounds of kidney, a half pound of steak, 1 pound of cheese, 2 eggs, 2 thick slices of bread, 1 cauliflower, 10 peaches, 4 pears, 2 apples, 4 bananas, 2 pounds each of plums, carrots, and grapes, and 2 glasses of milk, whereupon her stomach blew and she died.
It doesn't blow.
Yeah, there's no such thing as that.
And Drew, what happened to stomach pumping? It was so popular when I was young.
That's really when they invented the NG tube, nasogastric tube, and the
Rod Stewart had to have his stomach pumped because he ingested so much semen.
Yeah.
I love that one. Oh, by the way, hypothetical. You're a celebrity. Are you Richard Gere with someone put a gerbil in your ass, or you Rod Stewart with the ingested so much semen and had to have a stomach pump?
Rod Stewart. But as far as Gere.
As far as street cred, as far as like what you can.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to go with Richard Gere as well.
You go Gere? Yeah, I go Gere too. Although you do get the PETA guys on your ass at that case, you know.
It wasn't your fault though.
So her story popular in Germany.
Not in Florida.
She said kidneys too.
Yeah, all the animal parts, also non-Floridian parts.
But I can't imagine a fashion model in Florida being really into cauliflower.
No, or anything else like that was eaten here.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah?
So she was a model?
Yep.
And why did she put away all this? In some sort of competition?
It doesn't say.
Okay.
This is like from this, National Choir or something crazy.
The giblets part leads us, and the cauliflower part leads us to believe Germany, although peaches. I think we're all going Germany on this one, gentlemen.
Germany.
Aaron? Germany.
Florida.
Florida.
Oh, damn.
Brutal.
Liar, whore, and you know it.
Wow, Moby, please.
No, what that must have been, Florida, must have been somebody who went and puked repeatedly during this whole experience and eventually died of some electrolyte problem.
Interesting. All right, but her stomach exploded, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right, Aaron, thanks for calling the show. You stumped us all, and for that, you'll get nothing.
Okay.
Well done.
Well done, though. Wow. The cauliflower.
But I feel kind of guilty because I misled you guys.
No, we were already going to Germany.
Okay.
They were going bread and
liver
and
bread.
kidneys and things like that. I immediately went Germany.
Yeah, me too.
And the fruits were not tropical fruits for the most part, which also led me to Germany.
Peaches, though.
Peaches. Well, it was peaches.
Are not tropical. I mean,
but they're Florida. And
they had
Georgia.
bananas in there too. I don't know how difficult it is to get hold of bananas and peaches in Germany.
It also depends when this happened. If it happened before the wall came down.
Oh yeah,
in
I would
East
imagine,
Germany.
Would imagine it's more recent. Ryan.
What's up? Hey, what's up?
Fan of Moby?
Yeah. Big
Here
fan.
he is.
I've been a big fan for a long time, actually. Back when you were doing Child and Barracuda days.
Wow, that's going back almost 15 years.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. You've been doing awesome music.
Thank you.
There's a question for you. I don't know if you have any good or bad memories about working with Alan Wilder from Depeche Mode.
Yeah, it was very interesting. So I first started making records about 15 years ago. And after my first record came out, and at this point you have to understand I was making maybe $150 a month living on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. And I get a call from Depeche Mode's manager. And at this point, Depeche Mode is the biggest band in the world, and they want me to come do vocals on Alan Wilder, who was in Depeche Mode on one of his records.
He's doing a solo project?
He's making a solo project, and they want me to come and rap on one of his songs.
Wow.
And I'm just flabbergasted.
Where'd they hear you? Where'd they see you?
I think they had seen me at a little nightclub in Berlin called Tresor. And I was a little flabbergasted, A, that someone from Depeche Mode had heard of me. B, I'm not a rapper. But I did it, and so I went. They flew me to this studio, and I'm in London, and I'm sitting in the bathroom trying to write a rap.
Oh, you got to come up with the rap.
I have to come up with the rap, and I'm like, and I have no time to come up with it. So I was panic stricken, and it ended up turning out okay.
Wow!
But and it's funny because I didn't think anyone had actually heard it, so I'm kind of surprised that I'm being asked about it.
Had you been rapping in the club in Berlin?
No. Not really. I don't know where they got this. Maybe they thought because I was from New York that all people from New York have this innate ability to rap, but alas, with me, that's not the case.
Wow. But it came out. It came out just fine.
It seemed. I mean, yeah. I haven't heard it in a long time, so I'm amazed that.
Peaches ain't but hose. This is me rapping. Yeah. Soak on these balls and leak on these.
Oh, wait. I was sure I could say. That's fantastic.
I got back home like
more.
John McEnroe. That beach steps up, I'm smocking the hoe. That was
Little House of Pain.
That was back when I was used to be a Catholic big brother. I swear to Christ. And I used to cart around my kid named Nate. And Nate hooked up with Tim, big fat Russian kid who befriended him. I think Tim just made friends with Nate, so I would take him to the beach.
Sure.
And the funniest part is really the guy's name Tim, which was the first 6 months I knew him. I thought his name was Team, like the basketball team. Yeah, because it would say like, what's your name? Team? Team? Yes, Team. You mean Tim, right?
No, Tim, let's go.
No, Team. No, Team. It's weird. He couldn't do the Tim part of the team, and he never seemed to know what I was talking about. But he's a big fat kid, and it really made me realize what a horrible culture we live in. Because as bad as his mother Russia was, as soon as he came here, he just big fat white kid got into gangster rap, and that was it for him. And so he used to just sit and bust these rhymes behind me while we're driving out to the beach, and it was basically Tim the Russian rapper. God knows where Team is today. Can't be up to any good because he was like getting suspended and Russians a tough breed over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he could be in jail or something somewhere.
Yeah, if we're lucky. All right, what do I do?
Alas, Moby must go.
Oh yes, Moby has to get up to crack of dawn tomorrow, and it's an hour earlier than the crack of dawn.
Yeah.
And here's how you know you're a loser. You walk around in a funk the entire day because you miss your hour. Yeah. I essentially, what I did is I basically squandered 13 hours today lamenting the loss of my 1 hour.
Yes.
Woke up angry, looking at the clock like, what is it, 8:40? Oh, it's almost 10. I was angry, and then I just paced around all day wanting my hour. I think they should do it incrementally. Let's just do it 15 minutes.
I mean, why? But daylight savings time was started by Ben Franklin, right?
No, it probably started after. Well, according to National Treasure, the movie it started after World War One.
Yeah, the Nick Cage. Nick Cage clearly expressed it when he was during the scene where he's rappelling into the volcano.
But at this point, it just serves no purpose whatsoever. Because I think it was a way for sort of like when we were a manufacturing-based economy to keeping people in factories.
I thought it was a farm-related thing. But I don't know.
There's a lot of different forces to bear. Even charcoal companies make a big deal about maintaining it because people don't barbecue as much.
That's a good point.
It's the one thing I like about Arizona because they just want
forget.
Man, we're not going along. We're not going with this charade. But here's what I'm saying: I could do it I could get behind it if we did it in like 10 or 15-minute increments. Like, okay,
the first
this week
leading up to April.
Yeah. At 2 a.m. you set your clock to 2:15 a.m.
Yeah.
And then a week later you're up to 2:30. And it's
over a month.
It's like climbing in a jacuzzi and having it warm up instead of being
boiling frogs.
That's well done.
That's what it is. Instead of walking around just angry all day today. What? Got mauled by a tiger. Lost part of his penis. Are you kidding me?
Well, we'll find out.
Wow. All right. Well, Moby. Sorry, buddy.
You're going to miss that one.
You're missing a good one.
I'll listen to it in the car on the drive home.
Please, and while you're doing that, you'll hear your new song, Beautiful, being played as well.
And I need to give this little intro. Because I was playing this song for some friends of mine, and they were commenting on what a simple song it is. And it's a song that was sort of inspired by, I was watching one of those VH1 specials about celebrity couples. And I don't want to get in trouble, but it struck me just how simple and sort of dim so many celebrities are, as I'm sure you guys can attest to that fact.
Yeah.
And so the song was inspired, I imagine this like two kind of dim celebrities having breakfast or lunch together, congratulating one another on just how attractive they were.
All right, now we'll all have to remember that because we're not going to be able to play a song until we come back from the commercial break, which is, I want to apologize for Moby, but engineering answer would go through the roof if we went to 28. All right, Moby, God bless you. Come in anytime you like. Hotel, name of the CD. We'll hear something off it after this. Hey, everybody, it's the Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LVE-191. Moby has left the building, kids. We'll still hear a little something off his hotel album.
Can we do that first or talk to the guy who got mauled by the tiger? What do you think?
Let's talk to the guy who got mauled by the tiger.
Okay. Remember, I'm looking for people that are newly single and dating again, and or married couples want to talk about their relationships on Discovery Health Channel.
Well, I'm looking for people who've been mauled by a tiger.
We got one.
Dave?
Yeah?
You're 20?
Yeah, I'm 20.
What
you got mauled by a tiger and lost part of your penis?
Yeah.
That's how my dad went.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how he just became the way he is.
Same way. No, that's how he went. What happened? Where do you work? Where'd you find the tiger?
Well, I was actually a zookeeper down in Miami.
Wow.
At what age?
19.
Wow.
You get to be a zookeeper at 19?
Yeah.
Well, zookeeper, you shovel the
You
flop.
clean crap.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I go in there, and the tiger just jumps on me.
Hang on one second, Dave. Hold on a second. Zookeeper, Adam immediately imagines it's Mr. Peebles or Mr.
Whipple or something.
Yeah. The zoo, the commandant of the zoo.
Mustache,
Right.
pith helmet,
Yeah, and wear a little suit.
And by the way,
vest.
Dave's bogus, because Dave's like, so I go in there, and the tiger just jumps on me.
Let's hear more. Let's see.
He's doing the very basic math.
Yeah.
So you went in there and the tiger just jumped on you.
Yeah, it started ripping off my... I can't do this. This is too bogus.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you. Well done.
You got nothing, Dave.
Nice try.
You got nothing. All right.
It was a good idea, though. Well, very colorful idea.
It was good, but here's the whole thing. Let me just explain.
It's in the details.
Well, also, we don't know anything about tigers or zookeeping, but we do know enough about life to know that they don't just send first off, they don't have 19-year-olds just go, especially quasi-retarded stoner 19-year-olds.
Yeah.
Guys who sound like idiots. They don't just send them into the tiger cage. Right. You probably, if you're lucky enough to get a job at the zoo, first off, you must have you must be in some sort of zoology program or something at the college. And secondly, your job is just to basically handle snow cones for about the first 5 years. You don't start working with the dangerous animals.
Well, maybe you shovel their crap outside the cage or something, but you don't walk into the cage.
I'll tell you about the closest you're going to get to the tigers. My take is you could be the guy who's in the back cutting up the meat or something like that and preparing it to hand to the professional who brings it a mile away to where the tiger thing is.
Right.
You don't just walk in. And then secondly, I'm guessing they put the tiger somewhere before you just stroll in
I would imagine.
with the slabs of meat.
I would imagine.
All right. But anyway, just jumped on him.
Yeah, just tore his clothes off.
Yeah. I called, I called Tom LaBonge, who's the district whoever out here, like the district selectman or something out here.
For what?
To yell at him about traffic.
Wow.
Yeah.
In Culver City?
He handles like Burbank and Glendale or something like that.
Well, you were going to yell about the
I had multiple issues to discuss with him. But,
wow.
I realize I've spoken to a few politicians so far. First off, they all sound like dumb people that are trying to be smart. They're a little like Don King. But not as flamboyant or not as interesting. And then the other thing they do is they use your name 30, 40 times.
Well, Adam.
Yeah. That's and they're always looking into things.
Yeah.
But they never have any answers.
Right.
And I realized the thing that was funny, he kept calling me Alex. He would flip-flop between Alex and Adam. So the whole thing about that BS politician thing where you use the person's name 1,000 times, motivational speakers, car salesmen, politicians, they all do that thing. Well, what's your name? My name's John. John, good to see you, John. John, you look for a new or used car right now, John, right now. Okay, right now, John? Okay, John.
Don't they look
John,
well, John, too? Well, John. Well, John.
Well, John, after much consideration, soul searching, and some serious ass kissing, I'm going to use your name for 55th time in the 6 minutes we've been conversing. But it's one of those politicians, and you do sort of notice. Someone's got to explain to politicians that using someone's name makes them feel good for the first
3 times.
15 to 20 times used it, and then it becomes distracting and disconcerting.
Mm-hmm.
I've just really realized that politicians are, for the most part, folks that probably couldn't cut it in the private sector. And this is just Tom seemed now Tom didn't seem like Maxine Waters or
so he wasn't out of it.
Yeah, he didn't seem like he was in some fifth state of dementia or something. He didn't actually know where he was, like Maxine Waters. But he just seemed like a guy that if you had a factory, you'd have him out on the floor. Wouldn't be up
Not
in
in
the office.
management. Yeah.
He'd be wearing a tie, but he'd have short sleeves
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Used my name 36 times. And I'm thinking about running for something.
Why not?
I really am.
You could run. You've always threatened.
I'm thinking about calling these guys and threatening them and telling them, look,
You're
here's
going to
the
run.
deal.
I'll
I'll
get on the
throw
radio.
you out. I'll throw you out. No one knows who you are. No one cares who you are.
But they will.
Here's the deal. There's a handful of people there's a handful of people in this city that even know who your name is, and they don't like you.
Right.
That's why they know your name.
Right.
Right? Okay.
Right.
There's those people, and then there's everyone else who's never heard it.
Right.
I could get you tossed off, and I'd just take your place. and then the party would start. He told me he was on the traffic commission.
Oh.
And that's where the left turn arrows
Is he
began.
city councilman? What is this?
I don't even know what he is. Just trying to get a telephone pole moved, so I figured I'd call his office.
Oh, that whole thing.
Yeah, and these guys are always in meetings too.
Right.
Always in a meeting.
Yeah.
Always in a meeting. What do they pull down here? I'd like to get them out of there. I don't know. I'm going to look into this, Drew. I may run for something.
I think you've always threatened. You've always said things would run better when you were in power.
Well, just the traffic. I'm just interested
you
in the
start
traffic.
with that. You start with that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but 14-year-olds can't vote. That's the problem.
Oh, but don't
you gotta
worry.
wait for 4 years.
All right. No, but I have.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, I've waited 4 years. I don't have to wait 4 years from now.
He's been complaining about traffic for 4 years.
Right.
Hey, Moby song.
I get the city back on its feet. All right, what are we doing, Drew?
Moby song.
Oh, we are. Hotel, name of the new CD. Here's a little something called Beautiful. Moby, take that as you drive your pound car back to your luxurious hotel. Keeping it real, though.
Yeah.
Tell you something about Moby. He told me.
Huh.
He told me he only stays in the finest hotels, but he sleeps on the floor.
He's keeping it real.
Keeping it real. Well,
how could anybody not like Moby?
Nobody could not like Moby.
That's right.
But does Moby like Moby?
Don't do drugs.
Is that Moby? Oh, that's Eminem. Eminem doesn't like Moby.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It says something about Eminem.
It does. Genius.
But he likes special ed.
He loves special ed. See, now I'm torn because I love Moby and I love special ed from Crank Yankers, but Eminem, see, this is tough. Eminem loves special ed. He loves Crank Yankers in general, and I love Crank Yankers, but I love Moby, and Eminem doesn't like Moby. What do I do?
Let's see if Moby likes Crank Yankers. That'll settle it.
All right. Hotel, name of the new CD from Moby. We'll take a quick break. Be right back after this. Yeah. Phone number, everybody. Oh, forget about that. Moby's gone. We got
I still want people to call for my show for freshly single people who are starting to date again, or a married couple talk about their relationships and sex.
Huh? Yeah. Thrice coming in here later in the week. I remember Thrice in here before.
I remember their name.
I remember them too. I think I like them.
Yes, I think we did too.
All right. Someone's been on hold for 108 minutes.
Okay.
Let's just be nice. Oh, quiet down. Jason?
Yeah, what's up?
18?
Yeah.
You got a new girlfriend that's 16?
I'm actually calling for a friend, but the phone screener got a little carried away, so yeah.
Here we go.
All right. What's up?
He is 18 and he recently has a girlfriend who's 16, and he was talking to me about we've been doing this, we've been doing that, and I was just wondering what he can legally do and not do.
He's how old?
18.
I think as long as he's within 3 years of the age of the girl, he's okay. But again, I have not looked into that law this year.
But you can get on the internet and find whatever. They change.
You change every year.
We don't know what the law is. No, not because they change every year, because they change from state to state.
Well, he's in California.
Right. But we don't even know our own state.
I think it's after 18, within 3 years of the younger person.
Okay.
Oh, really? Well, so hold on a second. If you're 18 years old and the person is 15?
Let's look here. I've got it.
We have the age of consent. It's all over the place.
Yeah,
Again,
every state's different.
It's just, to me, it's like, it's like the flash button on your phone. Could we just agree where the best place for the goddamn button is and just put it there? So I don't have to sort of stare at the thing like a cross-eyed retard trying to find it. I have like 3 different phones in my house, and they're all different. I can't find anything. Same with the age of consent, especially when you travel like I do. It's very important to nail down that age of consent. I could get in a lot of trouble What do you got, Drew?
Well, it says 18 here in this thing I've got.
Says both parties need to be 18.
Yep. Yeah,
or both parties need to be under 18. Is that true?
No, under 18. Even if they're both under 18, you still can get nailed as the boy.
Who do you prosecute?
The boy.
Why?
Because he's having sex with somebody under 18.
But she's having sex with someone who's under 18,
my understanding is that you can still get in trouble as a male.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How so? I know
tell.
it doesn't really mean anything, but I just wanted to say how so.
Mm-hmm.
How so?
I think that, Chris, you looking that up now? Age of consent, California?
Yeah.
What's it say?
Let's see.
Okay, we'll wait a little while.
Yeah, we'll wait. Well, by this time tomorrow, we're going to have an answer to that. Yeah, let's find that out because it moves around. As I recall, Hawaii is...
like 14 or something crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
But a 14-year-old Hawaiian is like 300 pounds and has killed a man.
Any person who engages in an act of unlawful sexual intercourse with a minor who is not more than 3 years older or 3 years younger than the perpetrator is guilty of a misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor.
That's what it says.
Not more than. So what does that mean? Does that mean
3 years? Go to 15?
18 can be the 15-year-old in California?
It doesn't seem like it should be that way, but that's what it sounds like.
All right. Here's the answer is you'll get into trouble if you dump her and she's vindictive and her dad's pissed.
Yes.
That's how these things work.
That's how they work. That's right.
I mean, here's the whole deal with this. It's not like law enforcement polices this. It's somebody picks up the phone
and makes an issue of it.
And then you got a problem. It's basically same way. It's
lawsuits.
Same thing. They work with lawsuits and cops work with parties.
Mm-hmm.
Neighbors got to pick up a phone first.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's talk to...
Strangely, it's the way they can deal with potential murder cases, too.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to actually pull the trigger first.
Yeah, they got to pick the phone up. Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing really...
Nothing they can do until...
Nothing they can do until there's a body.
Right.
Yeah. We can't... Yeah. No. Because otherwise it'd be like judging.
You can't judge.
Cannot judge. Yeah. It'd be like profiling.
To judge.
That's how profiling is evil, too. It's the same thing.
Yes.
You got to wait for the person to blow the plane up before you actually do anything.
Then you still wouldn't make any judgments about the person.
Judge. No, profiling. No. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing about profiling.
Anybody can blow a plane up.
Well, the thing about profiling is you would have to believe that there were differences in human beings.
Right. And they're all the same.
Right. They're
Terry Schiavo, same as you.
It's just the same as breeds of dogs.
Yeah.
They come in different shades, different colors.
But they're the same.
All the same. Pit Bull, Labrador, the same. Chihuahua, Pekingese. Great Pyrenees, same temperament, same. Exactly the same. Same in the brains department, same in the barking department. No difference between a Dalmatian and a German Shepherd in terms of the brains or one of Drew's border collies. And,
so different. You can't even imagine how smart those dogs are.
And a Chihuahua. Just no, Drew. No, that's not my
judging.
point.
That's judging.
My
I beg your
point
pardon.
is there's no difference.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. There's no. And by the way, no difference between a mule and a dolphin.
How dare you?
That's right. Everything's the same. It's exactly the same. There's no difference in anything ever. Human beings, all exactly the same.
Exactly.
Some of them get lucky and invent stuff.
That's luck.
And like go to the moon.
That's luck.
Others, set their trailer on fire and kill their families. But that's just luck. There's no difference. Zero. Everything's the same. The same. Hitler, Gandhi, same. No difference. I mean, unless you want to judge. We start getting into judging. Well, then we got a problem.
Then you're, how dare you?
Yeah,
who are you?
Yeah, you can't. No, you can't.
No judgment.
You can't judge. You can't judge. John Wilkes Booth and Lincoln, same.
Same guy.
It
just depends on your perspective.
Yeah. No, don't judge. Eric?
Yeah.
You're 20.
Yeah, I'm 20.
What's up?
I got sodomized about a week ago by a girl I haven't seen in a while, and it still hurts, and I was wondering if there was any long-term ramifications.
Get it? Well, ramifications.
That's very nice, very nice. The only reason I believe this call is, A, he added a little detail about him not having seen this girl in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't say, what am I supposed to do? He asked long term. He asked a specific question.
Yeah.
Specific detail, specific question, I'll buy it.
Still not sure.
I'm not sure if it's both, but I'm ready to answer
All right.
it. You know what I'm saying?
What are the long-term ramifications?
You can, probably nothing, but you can certainly get hemorrhoids. You can get tears and what's called stenosis. When things tear, then they scar and then they narrow.
Yeah, but what if there's no damage done in the.
Yeah, but he's having pain a week later, so something happened.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened. And I'm just saying he might have done something. The worst thing would be hemorrhoids or stenosis, I would think.
Mm.
You can get fistulas.
Well,
somebody did something to you.
You were on the business end of the strap-on.
Supposedly. And you can get fistulas and abscesses. And if you get really, Adam's had some experience with this.
I had a carbuncle down
It's an
there
abscess.
once.
Yeah, which is an abscess.
Yeah, no problem. By the way, I got that the way God wants you to get one, which is
wiping wrong.
Yeah, riding a mountain bike, but not getting cornholed by some chick with a pocket fisherman strapped to her thighs. How dare you? I got my carbuncle the old-fashioned way.
You're judging.
Poor hygiene.
You're judging.
I am judging.
You're judging.
Right. I shouldn't
You're profiling.
Judge.
You're saying that because he was sodomized, he's not as good as you riding a mountain bike.
You're right.
How dare you?
Judge.
How dare you?
All right, Eric. You'll be fine, buddy.
Well, hot bath, sitz bath.
Just 4 inches.
Hot water.
And you just sit there. No salt, Epsom salt.
Not necessarily.
All right. We'll take a quick break. Be right back after that.
Yep. There we go.
Oh, thought I heard someone yell go. Well, that's the show. I want to thank dear friend Moby for coming in here tonight. Hotel, name of the CD. Go to www.moby.com. $500 you paid for that.
That's good.
If you want any information on tour dates or anything like that, support our friends.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo. Make Mother Teresa a saint. No way! Are you high?
Unacceptable.
Please. What has that bitch done for anybody?